Howdy-o, and welcome to Rodeo Randy's. No, that's not the voice I'm going to go with. Anyway, thank you all for coming to this show today. We are doing Chronicles of Darkness, Rodeo Randy's. I would like to kick it off by introducing our lovely players. Let's start with whoever is on my right here, which is looking like Frank. Frank. I'm going by the usernames here.
All right. It's me, Frank. Hi, I'm Kal. I use he, him pronouns. I'll be playing Frank, who uses he, him pronouns as well. And I'm NeoKal in the chat. And I look forward to being your local conspiracy theorist who may or may not sound similar to Jeff Goldblum.
Okay. And I will pop it over to Natasha.
Hi, everyone. I'm Natasha. She, he, they, any. I am here on Twitch as Natasha Tuskovich Designs and also on the rest of the internet. I do co-working and creative streams. Today, I am playing Anita Gregors, who is a mother of 4 and is missing one of her kids and really, really wants to get him back.
And now I will pass it over to Alex.
Hello, Alex. I use he, him. I go by as Alex V around most of the internet. And I'm playing John. Just John is fine. He's a local dad, works as an accountant. He's lost a couple of co-workers, but he's really excited about his favorite and possibly only restaurant he's ever been to in his life opening up again just in the strip mall next to where he works.
And I'll pass it over to Shep.
Hi, I'm Shep, or you can find me around the places as Druid Geeko1 or on Fae Finders as the internal events coordinator. I use they, them pronouns. I am playing Owen Ravi, a older worker of the old Rodeo Randy's, coming into the new one to show the workers some of the systems and the ropes. Hello.
Hello. And finally, Dixie.
Hi, I'm Dixie Cochran, she, her pronouns. I love Chronicles of Darkness so much. I'm excited to be playing this, and I am playing Bailey, who is 17 and was in training for the grand reopening of this, probably with Owen there, before her friend disappeared.
And okay, and I am the awkward GM Corbin, who, because all the players got their character sheets on time, I am wearing clown makeup. And so to get things started, decades ago, the Rodeo Randy's pizzeria franchise teetered on the edge of bankruptcy. Before it fell to oblivion, a family-run conglomeration purchased the company's intellectual property rights and all of its assets. It is nearing the eve of the grand reopening, and something stirs beneath the veneer of malfunctioning machinery and sticky floors. So we'll start off with everyone here has a reason to be together. You guys are investigating the Rodeo Randy's. Whatever has brought you together, you are currently, let's say, sitting out in a van across the street from the pizzeria. It is currently around 11 p.m. and there is still some construction going late into the night, or at least people setting things up. Who would like to arrive in the scene first? Or should we say, whose van is it?
I feel like it's Frank's van. A big, white van with, satellite dishes on the top of it.
Awesome.
Did we, all get picked up? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
You're picking up 17-year-old girls in your van? Is that how
Well, what else do you do with a big white van?
It's okay. It's okay. I'm here to chaperone everyone. It's fine. I have I had a daughter your age, and it's been a while. She's grown up. She's left. They've all
I am
left.
actually here to chaperone.
Oh, okay.
So
I guess
who
no
would
one needs a dad anymore, huh?
Oh. So what does Frank look like? How would you describe him?
Let's see. He gives Bigfoot tours. So that should give a big part of it away. Shaves whenever he kind of like remembers. Tries to live off the grid. You know, wears outdoorsy stuff / pseudo military kind of stuff. Claims to be from to have survived Vietnam, but the age doesn't quite line up. There's no way he could have actually been to Nam.
He might have been to Nam, but probably not for the war everyone else is talking about.
And well, yeah, maybe he went there on vacation.
And
And
survived.
he's looking for his friend Crazy Pete, an even worse conspiracy theorist who said that this place was haunted. And then he started meeting other people and hearing whispers here and there of other people that had people go missing. So he tried to form a little task force.
Okay. Sounds good. And I guess we can go down the list, go through the right of how people are arriving in the scene. Anita, how are you arriving in the scene? How would you describe yourself?
I thought we had all been picked up in a van. Is that?
Yeah. Sorry, when I say arrive in the scene, I meant describe yourself, maybe how you're feeling as you're coming in, and give a little bit more detail if you wish.
Yeah, all right. So Anita, she is she's a mom of 4. She works at the pharmacy. Her husband and her broke up recently. He's a good dad, but he doesn't live in the area, so her kids are a lot of work. The second oldest one, he's 13 years old, and he's a troublemaker. So she's not surprised that he's causing her trouble, but she would really like him to come back home now because it's been a couple days, and this is not cool. The other kids are the older one is looking after the other 2 right now, and probably going to be texting and calling because he's always frustrating in that regard, but they do keep each other alive, and that's kind of where she's at. She's does not want to be out at 11 p.m. on a school night, but is it a school night? What day of the week is it?
We'll say it's a school night. We'll say it's like a Thursday.
Yeah, it doesn't want to be out at 11 p.m. on a Thursday, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay, an enemy is going to enter the scene at some point, but we shall bring it in in a bit. I just saw a donation go across my screen. Is that correct?
That is correct. It looks like an enemy enters the scene. I don't know if that means exactly right now. That's up to the DM.
I am going to put that in after we do the introductions. And going down the list, we have John, just John. How would you describe yourself, and why are you going to the Randys?
Just John is fine. You can call me John. Just John is fine. John is, he's got salt and pepper hair. He doesn't have quite as much hair as he used to have. He thinks he's a cool dad. He's got, he's down with the lingo. He's got the drip. I think they call it the drip. I'm not sure. That's my kids are like 40 now. He's like in his late 50s, 60s. He's an accountant. He works at one of the accounting. It's not a firm. It's one of those strip mall offices where you drop off your taxes and you go pick them up. Next door to where Rodeo Randy is opening again. And he used to be a big fan of Rodeo Randy's. He used to come here all the time as a teenager, all the time as a like early career dad, all the time with his work dues, and really sad when it closed. And then he found out he was opening again, and some of his co-workers started disappearing. Never really bothered to learn their names. He just called them Son and Sonny. He's a dad. Everyone knows him. He doesn't need to know names. But he's average height. He carries a utility belt. He still has a pager, or at least he has the little pocket on his belt for where you could put a pager in, even if the pager doesn't work. And he carries a multi-tool with him because you never know. You might need to fix something. Frank, are you sure you've tightened all the screws in the van? We'll find out. I don't know. It doesn't look safe to me. I've got some duct tape if you need it.
Okay. Owen,
maybe in about his mid-30s at this point. you see a man with very short, kind of wavy hair, very heavy and large eye bags under the eye, sloppily kept buttoned down with with rips and tears that look to have been hemmed and stitched over multiple times along his belt, kind of similar to Frank wearing a utility belt that has screwdrivers, Vos Phillips head, flathead, a bunch of things. He had worked at the original Rodeo Randy's straight out of high school, learned the systems, eventually became head technician, and then eventually, when it went under, was the only one who had the schematics and reports for the systems. So was called back to upkeep, see what was going on, and to teach any new staff the system. He looks incredibly tired. God knows what he was doing after it went under, but it was not giving him sleep. And he is just kind of twirling a screwdriver in his hand right now, looking exhausted.
Okay. And Bailey.
Yeah, so Bailey is a 17-year-old high school student. Those are supposed to be her after school and maybe summer job. Her parents made her get. She is really small framed compared to a lot of other teenagers. She's a gymnast, so she's pretty athletic. She's wearing just kind of your typical like teenage outfit. She's got on, kind of like mom jeans and a crop top and Crocs. She's got a backpack with her, hair in a bun. She's perpetually looking at her phone. She thought that her friend Haley, who was missing, just decided not to show up to work anymore. But then she started seeing some conspiracy theories on TikTok, and now she wants to investigate for herself and maybe get something weird on film. It could go viral. You never know.
You never know. Okay, so is there any investigation you guys want to do before going in, or anything to like sort of case the joint? There are people inside currently. It might not be your day to work, but you could finagle your way in, just giving you some options.
What time of day or night would you say it is?
It's around 11 p.m.
Does Owen have keys? I feel like Owen might have keys to the place.
As a previous worker, do you think gracious DM, that Owen might have the keys to at least the back to get in?
Yeah, I would say you can have the keys to the back if necessary.
I can bring us in if we want to get away.
Oh, I mean, these are like salt of the earth people. I can just go up and like knock and just have a chat with them. They're using the wrong bar for that one anyway. They should be using a number 5, and they're using a number 2.
That's what they want you to do.
Do we need to socialize? Can we not? I don't do good in social crowds.
Oh, you don't have to come and socialize. I know that you kids have your whatever it is you have. But I'll just come up.
Frank is just gonna start driving the van to the back.
Safety belt.
While they're talking.
How
Okay.
how much have we talked to each other so far? Like, I feel like if we're ready to like start sneaking into a place from the back, like, do we all know each other's stories? We all know what's going on. Like, I just feel like I need more conversation on like.
We all
hey,
met
what
at
do
a
you think
diner.
is happening?
I'll say so just to get the ball spinning further. Just is the stuff that we said here, the introductions that we had for each character, is what you basically know. You know that Bailey has a coworker who is currently missing. Owen is a technician who seems ready to help in any regard along this line. John has some coworkers missing. Anita has her 14-year-old troublemaker child missing, and Frank's conspiracy theorist friend Crazy Pete is also missing.
Okay, and I guess like we've already obviously talked to the police, and they're like, yeah, we're working on it, but nothing's going anywhere. Is that kind of the idea?
I don't talk to
Exactly.
Oh, you really should. Like, there's like one of my friends. It's down at he's with the local. I mean, I'm part of the neighborhood watch, and it's not like police, but it's kind of like the next step up from.
Okay,
next step
bootlicker.
down.
Mhm.
Like, I just and just sit down making dad noises in the van, just like
Um,
Groaning to tie your shoes, to
how
bend
much-
over. Yeah.
So
Clicking
Frank,
coming from my knees.
how much? How expensive is this car hooked up? Like, are there like computers in there or anything?
It's like, at first glance, if you were to like see it in the woods, you'd assume it was like abandoned. But there's very rudimentary like laptops and surveillance equipment inside the van, connected to like extra car batteries. Like a lot. Some of
You
them are
use this stuff to
corroded.
like hear what's going on in there. How can't you like satellite radar inside, and can't we figure it out and spy on them?
Oh yeah, I got one of these from eBay, and it's gonna reach back and pass her like a police like volume scanner thingy that he's never tested.
You turn on the police scanner, and suddenly coming from the speakers is, "Howdy-o, kids! You can come down to Rodeo Randy's and have an excellent day at your birthday. It's a happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I'm glad this song is public domain now. Happy birthday to you."
Is it finally?
When this song
It is.
starts going off, Owen pulls out a bag of almonds and starts eating them with his eye twitching after hearing the song many times in his workday.
Why are they just blasting that track over and over again?
John is happily tapping along to it. He's like,
Who's got the radio in their hand? Is it Frank who has it, or
Passed
Anita?
it. He was driving to the back of the.
I think it was
Yeah.
Anita who had it, right?
Yeah,
So
he
it-
passed it to Anita.
Anita.
Oh, okay, yeah. If I have it and I was able to turn it on, then yeah.
As you've got it in your hand and you're trying to adjust the dials, it is,
What does this one do?
yeah, like you're trying to go through the frequencies. It's all on the same frequency. Like it's all on all of the frequencies. Like it's as if whatever's going on around here, it's taken control of whatever radio you have.
Got it. Well, I think it was supposed to be more like an audio microphone.
What? Yeah, audio microphone. I thought it was
Yeah,
a
like
police
one of
scanner.
those things that like you can hear people
Oh, okay. Then
from
yeah.
like 50 feet away or through walls or that kind of thing.
Oh, then yeah. It's just it's blasting through that system right now.
That's all we got. All right. That seems weird, right?
I don't know. That thing plays at the beginning of all of our training videos.
Ugh, you poor thing.
It's awful.
Tell me about it.
Oh, it must be so great to be part of the Rodeo Randy family. I love Rodeo Randy's.
Why don't you
This-
come work here then?
The
Oh,
stench of-
I'm
sorry.
I
Oh
did
no!
what I said I would not do, and I touched my face.
No! The stench of pizzas and stale soda for 20 odd years is not something to be proud of.
Rodeo Randy pizza. The deep dish clown special.
Okay,
As you
so
guys
the
are
people,
hanging,
the
yep.
people who worked there, tell us about the inside. What is it like on the inside? Are there secret rooms? Like, where are you not allowed to go? Like, tell us what you know. We need, if we're going in, we got to be more prepared.
Why
For
would there be
me,
secret rooms?
Well, where are you allowed to go? Where are you not allowed to go? Where does the boss go? There are creepy people wandering around. What have you seen that's weird?
We've been doing our training at the Holiday Inn. It's not open
Ugh.
yet.
So you haven't even been inside?
No, they're doing construction.
Ugh.
I
I-
know this place like the back of my hand.
have you been there before?
No.
Okay.
For
I mean, I've
for
been,
the-
but it was 30 years ago.
for the people who worked here, you would know who are currently working here. You will know that while wait staff and like the other like attendants and things aren't allowed in yet, the cooking staff has been allowed in, as well as a few people who are a few people who set up the animatronics initially.
So we got nothing, is what we're saying.
Nope.
I mean, it's a pizza place and arcade. It can't be that complicated.
Well, if it was
As-
simple, we wouldn't be waiting in a van trying to break in.
As
You're
you
right.
guys, as you guys are waiting, roll me wits plus composure checks. That's what we use for perception.
Is that
in these
everyone?
parts. That's everyone.
So if I have 3 in wits and 3 in composure, I roll 6.
Yeah,
A double attribute roll, Corbin? What is this?
that's what Chronicles does.
What is the? Yeah, I know.
First roll of the game.
And then I
First
tell
roll
you how
again.
many are over 8 or 8 or above.
8 or
Yes.
above, and you re-roll 10s.
Oh.
That is a big fat 0.
Mhm.
John's
Two.
just happy to be here.
John is ecstatic to be here.
Are there
Owen
botches
is
in this game?
tired.
There are not,
Mhm.
unless you wish to dramatically fail,
Yeah,
and that gives
there's
you more
dramatic
XP.
failure.
What is a crit fail, botch, dramatic fail in this system?
If you roll a 1 on a chance die, or if you have no successes and you decide you want it to just go critically fail, you get extra XP for it, which isn't a big thing for one shots, but
yeah.
it
Cool.
does add a
Gotcha.
little bit of more fun if you wish.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So how many people got at least one success? 2, 3, 4. Okay.
I got 2.
So the people who got these successes, you're going to see that one of the doors in the back of the Rodeo Randy's has opened with a bright, shining purple light coming out from it.
Did anyone come out of there?
Out of where?
Easy peasy.
Not that you guys saw.
All right, gear up, fam. We're going in. And
I just start filming.
Frank is gonna just e-brake. Keys left in the van. Grab shotgun. Kick open the door because it doesn't open properly anymore, and
Why did you have a
walk
gun?
off.
We can't just walk in there with a gun. They're gonna think we're robbing the place.
My almonds spilled.
My album.
My almond cart.
Why are you whining about almonds? This guy's got a gun.
What did everyone see? Why are we stopping?
I'm not walking in there with a group of people with a gun. We're gonna get arrested.
Frank just continues to march off into the purple light.
Okay, Frank, as you walk into the purple light, you are going to find yourself in a hallway that ends in a T. And as you get closer, the light no longer looks purple. The light looks sort of just your average orange light.
Yeah, I think Bailey rolled her eyes at Anita and just started walking into you filming. I'm like, grown-ups.
John is
No.
right behind you going, I know, right?
Owen is gonna linger looking at the place for a second, and then we'll follow behind and just say, "It is what it is. We gotta do what we gotta do."
Man's got to do what a person's got to do.
Purple
John's
light
just
that turns orange.
messing with his phone, trying to get the torch to go, and he's taking a couple of selfies, and he's like accidentally just like doing just like I don't. It is no. I have a flashlight. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Is the room not lit?
The room is lit. There is an
Oh,
orange
yeah.
light. It is. I am. There is a door to your left, as well as a door to the front of you at a T. And I am. You should be able to see the map now.
All the tokens went away.
I'm trying to do the shift, enter, space click, so that you
Oh.
guys are brought to the right spot.
Oh, I see
There
us.
we are.
There you
Woo! Woo! Get excited, sorry.
Purple light that turns orange. Clear sign of ghosts.
You can buy lights that change color
Or a sign of
on
the light
Amazon for
bulb.
$3.
They will do like multicolored lights sometimes. I don't. How is this a sign of ghosts? Is there something that tells you that?
We're
The
moving
light
on. It's
looks
let's go.
purple outside and it's orange inside.
Or it changed color, my man.
Okay.
You guys can hear people sort of puttering around.
Who would be here this late at night?
Right now, you would know that maybe the manager and some of the construction crew for the moment.
They should get a union. Okay.
So there's a door in front of you, and you guys can go down the hallway if you wish. You should have control of the tokens at the moment.
Can't
All
grab it.
right. Well, we'll do it
Can
your
we hear
way.
anything behind the door?
Dad, you said you wanted to talk to the manager.
Oh, I'd love to. I'd love to catch up.
I'll leave that to you then.
Yeah, yeah. John looks incredibly excited at the prospect of talking to someone who he claims is probably a buddy, but has no idea where to go from here.
Owen, you said you were working on the animatronics, right?
Owen would work on the animatronics, the music system, anything that has to do with technology in that place. That was Owen's expertise.
Okay. So you would probably, at the very least, know that the kitchen is right in front of you at the end of the hall.
If we were to go forward, we'd hit kitchen. So you might be able to find them there.
And it wouldn't be. You know what? Yes, let's go to the kitchen.
We just broke into this place to find our friends, and now you want to talk to the manager. That's your brilliant plan.
If we were just
I
talking
didn't
through the
want
front
to
door.
break in. I was going to go chat to my buddies who all work here.
But we did break in, and so now. Do you just
Well,
wanna
I saw Frank
wander up?
walk into the purple light. I didn't even see the light to begin with.
Did we say there was a door to one side?
Yeah, there's one to the left. And
I would like to hear if there's anything behind the door if I can hear.
yeah, you put your ear to it. You don't really hear much. Roll me a wits plus composure check.
Three.
3. You hear some mice scrambling around in there, or some rats maybe. Nothing crazy.
Does anyone know where this door goes?
Would I remember from my time here, or is this a new door?
This seems like it. This seems like a new door.
It's new, no clue.
Bailey
The
opens the
kitchen
door.
has people in it. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You open it up, and you are right in what appears to be a sort of like a warehousey type storage room with a bunch of boxes and crates set up.
Oh,
I thought we were going to the Bailey.
You're not
I'm
my
gonna
dad.
investigate around.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around in the crate room. I want to see what's in here.
Roll me a wits plus investigation or intelligence plus investigation.
Yeah.
Anyone
I'm
who
not
wishes
bad
to do so.
3 successes.
3 successes. You're going to see that there is, in fact, a air vent that seems to have been loose a bit in the corner over here.
right.
Does it look
For a s-
clean? Like weirdly clean? Like something was through it?
It I would say weirdly clean probably would. It probably would be a little bit weirdly clean. More like scuffed up and stuff like that, though.
Hey, Frank, look at this.
What is it?
I think somebody went through here.
Or is it just new construction?
There's one way to find out.
Don't tell me you're about to go in there.
My number one aspiration is squeeze through a small space because I have small stature and I'm a gymnast. So guess who's about to go in
That was
there?
fast.
Owen's gonna
All right,
guard
all
the
right.
door and try to eat the rest of his almonds that were still in the bag when he dropped it.
John should still go look for the manager. You're right. We should split up and look for clues.
John is also longingly looking at the vent.
Also, Anita has definitely already tried to talk to people if, she thought this was thing and probably got like, the whole manager's busy, I'm assuming kind of thing. And like someone will call you back. Is that probably what happened?
That was basically what you would have expected. If we need to go back to it, we could do a leverage flashback or something and have that come up later. I will say the boxes are big enough for people to sort of sit in and hide if they wanted to wait for another hour for people to leave. Just to give you that option.
Bailey's in a vent right now.
Yeah, I'm hiding in the vent. It's a good place to hide. Leave me alone.
Okay, so
Are you exploring the vent or are you just sitting
Yes.
there?
No, I'm exploring the vent. I am
Yeah, we're going.
creeping quietly forward. I'm not
Okay.
sure Frank fits in the vent. Does Frank fit in the vent?
Yeah,
Can Frank fit in the vent?
They're oddly spacious. It's kind of like, who would make
Movie
vents
vent.
these big?
I love
Like-
movie vents.
But so we have group manager or group talking to someone who are going to go to the kitchen. We can split
That's
up
team hallway, we said?
team hallway. We'll do team hallway first, and then oh god, I just saw Kelly message. We need to get people to add in Shia LaBeouf. $200. You can add Shia LaBeouf to this game. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, also, we already had a donation for a sudden enemy that we forgot about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and there are some
Hi.
Facebook donations.
Yes, I don't know what
Those can go towards unless
Actual
otherwise stated,
cannibal
those
Shia
can go
LaBeouf.
into the pool for Shia LaBeouf.
those can go into the pool for Shia LaBeouf. Let's do
And
that.
right now we have one that's about 1840 and 1472. So let's say we're rounding up 20 and 15, 35
$35 for Shia LaBeouf. Okay.
towards the pool to summon Shia LaBeouf.
165 more dollars will bring us actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf into the game at any random moment that makes sense or no sense for the narrative.
You guys want to
Oh,
shy a
it'll make
surprise?
sense.
Yes.
Shia
LaBeouf.
surprise.
Okay, so we shall go to team hallway first. You guys are just going to enter the room, knock on the door or something.
I'm hanging just a bit behind, A, to give a lookout to Team Vent, and B, to make sure nothing happens to Frank. So I'm kind of in the middle between the two.
Okay. And Anita, your team vent.
Yeah, I'm not in the vent right now. I'm kind of like asking Bailey kind of what she sees.
He's our vent lookout.
Is someone else in the vent as well?
Frank
the
is going right in.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just trying to like talk to them as long as I can still hear them. If I stop hearing them, I will probably climb in the vent.
Okay. I
I'm
am
also trying to
giving-
be quiet, so.
Or
I'm
if I
just
hear
answering
someone
you.
coming in the hallway, I will probably climb in the vent.
Okay, I realize your token didn't have access. You didn't have access to your character token, so now you have access to it. I tried to get one that seemed to match you the most. Okay, so who's going to talk? So who's going into that room?
It sounds like Team Hallway is John and Owen kind of behind, but not quite.
Okay, John. How are you going
John
to?
is the only team hallway person. I love that.
Are you going to come walking in?
John is just like pulling up his belt, just making sure his multi-tool is on one side, making sure his smartphone, but like the big font smartphone is on the other, and he's just gonna knock at the kitchen door, say, "Hello, hello there."
And you hear like this, like, hello, who's there?
Is that the Randy?
No, but
You're random.
Oh,
my name's Kevin.
That's what my good old buddy Randy would say. He always denied being Randy.
Well, I'm just I'm just the manager of this location. I'm sorry, but we're closed.
Oh, that's
can you-
just a buddy I was trying to see. Want to speak to the manager about things that have been happening. Just looks back panically at Owen. What am I asking?
DM, so I recall correctly, it's 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
You're so good at this.
Why is there a child at 11 o'clock at night in here?
I'm not a child. I'm 19. Acne-ridden 19-year-old.
Ask where his parents is. I don't know, man.
You're the branch manager, yes?
I'm just the manager of this location. Well, assistant manager.
Okay, assistant. What's your name, son?
My name's Kevin.
Kevin. Kevin. My name's John. Just John is fine. Can I
Okay,
come in
just
and
John.
have a chat face to face, man to man?
Yeah, it's kind of weird that you're just sort of like having one half of your body through the door, like not even coming in. Like, but so you wanted, what's this about?
Well, we've been concerned. A bunch of local citizens have been concerned about sudden disappearances, and I'm personally really excited for the reopening of Rodeo Randy. And I just really wanted to talk to you and introduce myself as a local member of the community to see if there is anything that we can do to help you help us find out what is happening.
He gives a little cough and pulls out a little like card from his pocket, and he says, "It is the current stance of the Funtime family that there is nothing wrong here, and that there is no correlation or causation to any missing persons or people since the incident."
Is there any role that John can make to see if he believes this?
Yes, that would be a wits plus empathy roll.
Okay.
Ding,
can
ding,
Owen-
ding. So
can
other
Owen
than the
follow behind?
enemy donation from earlier,
Mhm.
we just got $20 donation that says we don't talk about Bruno, and a homeless guy full of rats. So if
Wait a
you are
minute.
familiar with who,
What?
yeah, we don't talk about Bruno.
No,
Kelly,
In
no,
brackets,
what did you
homeless guy
do?
full of rats.
Who added that?
It was Saul
Oh god.
Solomon.
So there's a
yeah,
homeless
Bruno's
guy.
in the wall.
Okay.
Do with that what you will.
That is a good time to talk about the people on the wall right now.
Vent.
Team Vent, you got that empathy check for me, you guys, right?
that was just for John, right?
Yeah, that was just John.
That's 3 successes.
Woo! Successes. It seems like he's a bit scared as well, but he's trying to toe the corporate line.
Owen is going to be following, after hearing that, is going to be following behind John, because what is happening?
Okay, Bailey, you are in the air vent, and you are immediately going to see a couple of rats going around the corner.
Ew.
And you see a man, which I did not have a token for because I was not expecting that.
Who's he gonna token if he's dead?
Wait a minute, is Bruno dead? He has to be dead, right?
Nope.
Well, he's full of rats, so I kind of assumed that was less than alive, but I could be wrong.
Full of rats could mean a lot of things. It could mean their rats are on them, in them, coming out of their clothes.
Ever heard of 3 rats?
There's so many options.
I had a really
Could
good
be 3
rat
rats in a
king.
trench coat named Bruno.
I actually had a rat
The New
king
York-sized rats.
model that was essentially that, was all these rats hanging around in a trench coat from Malifaux, but I don't have that model right now. So what you're going to get is, you know what? Mr. Body looks like Bruno, so you get Mr. Body from Clue.
Mr. Body?
Yeah,
Yeah, Mr. Body.
Huh?
that's the dead guy in Clue.
I did not know that. I was not
Yeah.
aware.
He's a body, Mr. Body. 2 Ds.
So there's this guy in a cloak hanging out in the air vent with a bunch of rats that's just sort of like petting them. Yes, yes. They haven't gotten you yet, my precious.
Frank, this seems like a you thing.
Ow! What's a me thing?
This man in the vent.
That's me.
Vent.
My name's Frank.
Right, no, but this seems like a thing you should talk. You should talk to him. Not. I'm gonna go over here instead.
You guys get past each other in the vents?
I'm very tiny and double jointed. I can get past anything in the vents.
Yes,
That's fair.
that is
Okay,
fair.
Frank is gonna scooch forward and go with a tack flashlight and go and investigate Ratman.
Bailey's just gonna use her phone like a normal person for the flashlight, and
I move the map, so whoever's adjusting that, you get. So there is the guy is sitting there. He says, "They're not going to get you, my precious rats. You will be with me forever."
Pete, is that you?
But you know Pete?
Yeah. Pete said this place was haunted, and then he went missing. I think the man got him.
The man did get him. Or should I say, that clown. You should best get out of here before midnight.
So you're saying Pete's here?
I'm saying Pete was here. I haven't seen him, though. Not since that thing got him.
hey, rat guy. Do other people come through these vents, or is this pretty much just your place?
Oh, I don't stay here after midnight.
Where do you go?
There is an access panel out into the alley behind. It lets me get a little bit in and out whenever I need food. Though the rats have been telling me to stay away from the burger meat.
Why are you in the vents now?
The housing market is just terrible right now.
That's true.
That's why I live in a van.
Is there someone in there with you guys? Are you talking to someone?
Yeah, sure. It's fine. What's your name?
My name is Bruno.
His name's Bruno. He lives in a wall and he has rats.
Pete told me about you. We're not supposed to talk about him.
Oh. Okay.
He puts on a Rodeo Randy's like mask over his face.
Uh-huh.
He's just like,
This is like a clown mask.
Do you know where the rest of the vents go before we just crawl around through them?
he pulls off the mask and he says, they go to the various parts of the complex.
Like the whole strip mall complex, or like this place as a complex?
This place has a complex. I only go past the refrigerator and stuff like that. Natasha, you said something?
Is this building like a separate building, or is it part of the strip mall?
It is a separate building from the strip mall.
Also,
Okay.
side question note, is this based on having been in the building like 30 years ago, is the building like larger than you would expect for like the public area versus the size of the building?
It seems like they had put in a new addition since you last were in here. Before there was just sort of like what I would say is about, I don't know, rough geometry, rough mathematics here, really rough mathematics. It's about like the left side of the building. You are currently in the new section of the building, which seems to have been done to accommodate a bigger kitchen, some storage, and an office and an additional pizza place section.
Okay.
You begin to hear a clitter clatter of little tiny feet in the vent, and Bruno says, "Oh no, they've awoken early."
What?
And it is going to go back to the people in the with the manager.
What is happening? What? John, who is this?
Oh, this is Kevin, assistant location manager, and he's saying there is nothing to be afraid of. But I did roll 3 successes on reading this guy.
As far as you can tell, he's afraid, but he is not able to doesn't feel compelled to tell you anything, but if you probably like nudge him in the right direction, he'll give you something.
No, and John will put his sizable hand on Kevin's shoulder. It's like, well, see here, son. The secret to a good and healthy career is to do what you love, and you'll never feel like you're working a single day in your life. And also, never get married twice. But that's irrelevant. Owen here is also someone who used to work for Randy. Well, for the Randy company, why don't you tell Owen that everything is fine, and if Owen believes you, we both believe you.
Kevin starts looking at the clock on the wall. He says, we really should just get going. I don't want to be here. It's getting too late. Owen, you've worked here before. You know the stories, right?
Mm-hmm. Would have kept up with it because this was a lot of his life, and seeing a kid work here in a manager position is not irritating, but like something's not right.
So,
Were there stories like in the past, or are these stories new?
They're in the past.
Okay, so there are old rumors too.
Old rumors. Yeah, he says, I don't know how true this is, but back in the old days, people went missing. It's what closed down Rodeo Randy's in the first place. They said it was a gas leak and everything else, but that's not what I believe. What I believe is that there was this guy, serial killer type person, who's going around stabbing people and hiding their bodies in the animatronics.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Is this you've heard this? I only ever heard of the gas leak.
I wanted to forget.
Is it true?
I can't say for certain. I know that it was a big deal and people would come in to the restaurant and ask the workers about it. I got stopped by a 4-year-old pushing me asking, no, it's not important. The point is the rumors, there were rumors about it. And it's
as far as you know, you service those animatronics. You've never found a dead body in one.
They might smell of leaky or like oil, but I've never found a dead body. I had to repair to tighten things up multiple times. So if people were killed and stuffed, it's not in these suits, as far as I know.
That's what the killer would say.
Well, you know, it's not the heat; it's the humidity that kills you. That's what I always say.
How would you know that? Why do you know? Okay, Kevin, is it?
Yeah.
Do you need to be here right now?
I should be leaving actually, and he looks at his watch in like 5 minutes. Everyone else should be leaving. The night security guard is going to come on soon too, though.
As in a guy?
Her name's Michael. She comes in late at night, watches the security cameras from the security room, and that's about it.
I am going to take John by the shoulder and just pull him in a little bit and whisper, they don't know we're here, right? This is a covert operation. No one knows that we're supposed to be in here.
John is still holding onto the Kevin's shoulder and is now being pulled back, so it's still like kind of just like, I just thought we were speaking to the manager and then we're gonna be finding out information and leaving. Who do you mean they?
Because we're not. This is late at night. We're technically breaking in, right? And
No, the
then
door's
Owen is
open.
just-
It's not breaking and entering if you're not breaking.
Just trespassing.
The
Owen
door
is
was
going.
open.
Owen is going to take out a $20 bill. How tall is Kevin?
He's lanky and probably like 5'10" or so.
Gonna just hand out. You never saw us. Can we agree on that?
I don't know. I don't see anyone here.
Perfect.
What do you
And
mean? We're
we'll-
right here. Okay.
And he is going to go walk
Do
out.
not pay this kid enough.
He's made more with this 20 than he has with last week.
Especially with all the nonsense.
And I will say he has walked out the back way and put his token on the GM layer. Now, roll for initiative, Anita, Bailey, and Frank.
Okay, I'm not in the vent, just to be clear.
Yes, it's fine.
That's fine. Yeah.
There might be
what do I
some
roll
things in some
for
crates nearby you.
initiative.
Initiative would be 1 die, and then you add your dexterity plus resolve.
Yeah, your initiative modifier is on your sheets in kind of the middle under your merits.
You add the number of your initiative modifier to the single die roll.
To a single D10.
To a single D10, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, everyone can roll it because you guys are just down the hall, so it's not like...
Yeah, we're all pretty close.
Yeah.
So sorry, this is 1d10 plus
1d10 plus your initiative modifier.
and the initiative modifier.
Dexterity plus composure.
Okay, gotcha.
10.
12.
10, 10, 12. Is that an 11 or 2?
Yeah, I'm like 12.
That's 11 for John.
120 to Shia.
So adding like the total number of successes to the
No
number on the
successes, you roll-
d10.
No,
No, just roll 1d10.
plus whatever your wits plus composure is.
Oh, just to add up all the numbers?
Yeah.
Oh.
There should only be 2 numbers, though.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
How many dots in
Oh,
wits plus how many dots in composure plus the D10 result?
Okay, I have fleet of foot, so I'm being mine's a
More
little
complicated.
Owen, what was yours?
Owen was 10 as well.
Okay.
17.
17 for Frank? Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Who was the other 10? Oh, okay. Thank you.
I've also been trying to like keep an eye on the hallway and like if anyone's like coming up through the hallway, if that means anything.
You're going to definitely hear the movement coming from not just in front of you if you're at the edge of the vent, but also to the right of you at the vent, like right around the corner inside the vent. Oh God, $80
Because I was
away.
definitely planning on like hiding in a crate or something if I heard someone coming.
Yeah,
Well, now you're hearing
Nope.
things coming from inside the vent, so.
Yeah.
something is coming from inside the vent. As you guys are sitting there, something has gone behind Bruno there and seems to have tried to strangle him, is trying to strangle him at the moment. It is now top of the initiative, and that would be Frank.
That makes
see
sense.
this-
You're the closest.
You see this cable coming around from the behind Bruno and trying to like grab him and pull him back.
Wait. What- You can't go yet. Get back here. And is gonna try to grab at the wire and pull it.
Okay, strength plus brawl, or yeah, strength plus brawl.
All right.
And I won't give you a minus to anything because it's kind of stationary.
Has it hit midnight then? Is that the idea?
I got 2.
You got 2 successes. You managed to grapple off the the rope. Sorry, Nat. What did you say?
Has it hit midnight now? Is that the idea? It's past midnight?
It's not past midnight yet. This is the
Oh.
early surprise.
Okay.
You see the cable retract back, and there's something just sort of outside of your earshot, as it were. I'm going to take off the hat because I cannot balance my headphones. Apologies. So yeah, you can see that it's something metallic with these cables sort of looking at you with little tiny glowing red LEDs sticking out. Bruno is going to scream, "Run!" And it is now next person in the order, Bailey.
Sorry.
Are you muted?
Yep, sorry. I was gonna say, like, I'm getting out of this vent. This is not a good place for a fight. So I'm backing up into the crate room.
Okay. So you can move. Yeah, there you go. Hunkering down. Oh,
Ooh, raid.
raid. Holy crap, a raid for Rodeo Randy's.
Rodeo Radies.
I think
Rodeo
Radio Randy's would be better, but yeah. They all
as
work.
as you guys are in this, as you approach, as it were, you're going to hear the clitter clatter of feet. And there is going to be one of these shadowy creatures standing at the edge of the vent right in front of you, and it is going to chuck something at Bailey. No defense against range attack. You are going to take 1 lethal damage as what appears to be a some sort of cog gets thrown at you from inside the vent.
I can't like dodge.
Oh, you can
I can't
dodge.
use my gymnastics to like do something.
Oh,
cool?
you can dodge. I apologize. And I touched my nose.
Like what is that? Like Dex Athletics?
It is double your defense.
Double my defense. Double my defense to dodge?
Yep. I think so.
Oh, my defense is 7. So that would be 14?
Yeah. I think
Isn't the defense
is
the
like,
lower of your wits and dex?
Yes. Plus athletics.
Plus athletics.
Oh, plus athletics.
And I have
Is
a
it
4
all
in
of that
athletics.
then divided by 2, or is it?
There's no division on defense.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's easy.
I'm looking up the rules for dodge because I use it so rarely.
It sounds like it's just that pool without the ×2.
Yeah. I've got the rules up here. But yeah, I believe it is.
We have a producer saying that dodge doubles the defense versus an incoming attack pool. So if your defense is 3, your defense is 6 versus an incoming attack. If you took the defense action.
So it would be your action for next turn.
Because they moved on their turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just roll 14 dice, I guess.
I don't even have 14 dice.
You
I
could
only brought-
roll.
I'm not
10?
playing Exalted. God.
Well, are they? What are they rolling 14 dice for?
Dodge.
So that's not what dodge
Oh, that is.
is. No. I'm looking at Kelly in the chat here, and who's very familiar with the system. It's just twice your defense. So if their defense is if their
So it's
wits
14 still.
It's 14 still.
So what is your lowest of wits and dexterity?
I know what my defense is. My defense is 7, therefore double my defense is 14.
Go ahead, Kelly.
Yeah. Minus 14 dice, so it would be a chance
Woo!
die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dixie's too good. It should have attacked the mom.
I just put all my stuff into athletics. They made her a gymnast.
Okay. It is
Dixie is
now-
quality. Producer out.
It is now
Corbin.
Owen's turn.
Oh,
Or sorry, John's turn. John's turn.
Corbin, you've also been given a virtual hat, by the way.
I've been given a virtual hat. Oh,
If you're
that's-
not aware, it is fabulous.
I love the virtual hat. It's so cute.
Aw,
Look at it
thank
slides
you.
around regardless of where Corbin puts his head.
I like to choose to imagine that Kelly is just holding the mouse over my head and making sure it's there, as opposed to
That is
my,
100% what is actually happening, audience.
Hey man, he does a lot of work.
Just so you know, that is literally what I'm doing, by the way.
Oh, really? Okay. It is. So it is John's turn.
John from the kitchen does John hear the noises coming from the storage room?
Oh yeah, you guys hear it.
John is going to run as fast as John's dad legs can. It's just like a lot of noises, just like clickety clackety clickety clackety clickety clackety, and get as close as possible to the storage room to check in what's happening.
Okay, you are seeing currently Bailey matrix dodging against a some sort of attack of a cog.
I'm going to say
flying
that I did a
out of the-
backflip because that's one of my aspirations.
Oh yeah, totally. Go for it.
I just like
Mhm.
back hand sprung out of the way.
Did you just backflip out of a vent?
I mean, it was a phenomenal defense. So yeah, you did something impressive.
Yeah, yeah.
It is now. So what do you want to do?
Do I have time for an action as well?
Actually, it would go to Owen. Owen, do you want to join up?
I will turn to Kevin and say, "Get out of here, dude," and we'll run over to joining John. And while I'm running, from his shoe, is going to quickly take out a pistol and just keep it held up
Okay.
and just like get flushed to the door.
It is now Anita's turn.
You're muted, Natasha.
Do we
So there's
know
more than
what
one of
attacked
these?
Bailey? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So there's more than one of these things is the idea?
Yeah. There are
Okay, and
two
one of them is
events.
right at the edge of the vent.
Yes.
And I can hear a scuffle from inside the vent as well.
Yes.
But this one I totally saw because it came out of the vent and like attacked Bailey.
You see its silhouette. It's currently in shadow, but it is there.
Yeah, it threw something at me.
It threw something at you. Okay. Who else is in the room right now?
It is John, Owen, and Bailey,
Okay, so almost
Every-
everyone's in the room.
except for Frank. Yeah.
Is in the vent. Okay. I don't. I'm trying to think if I'm like. Okay, I have a stun gun. Can I try to like stun
Oh,
this
yeah.
thing?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, do
Yeah,
I
yeah.
roll? What do I
Yeah,
roll for that?
It would be your strength plus brawl, strength plus weaponry, -1. Oh God. Looking at the chat and seeing how many dollars away we are from a Shyless surprise is going to be insane.
See, we let the people combine their forces.
Sorry, I'm looking
That
for
was a
8s and above.
dangerous.
Yeah, 8s and above.
0.
No.
Would you like to dramatically fail?
Yeah, why not? This is like I was expecting like some people or something. I wasn't expecting whatever the heck is going on right now.
Anita tries to attack the thing with the stun gun and hits the metal of the duct, and a electrical voltage goes out. Frank, you are going to take 2 points of bashing damage.
Sorry.
And the 2 creatures collapse.
Oh.
What is happening to Frank?
You're
Being
getting
electrocuted.
electrocuted.
Oh, I see. I'm in the metal vent.
Does Frank like it?
More.
Has
Again.
And
Oh,
we
whoops,
are
I thought my
Creatures
laugh was
stop
muted.
moving?
and we are out of initiative now.
Just Corbin, just to let you know, you now have 2 virtual hats.
I have 2 virtual hats.
Yes. One more hat. One more hat. One more hat.
Chat, if you would like to donate directly to get another hat on Corbin, the keeper for this story.
That being said, it's $20 to Alex, so maybe they have a hat. I'm.
If you want,
Are we all
Charles,
gonna have
I'll put
hats by
another
the end
hat
of
on them.
this?
Oh,
We
we
should
might.
all have hats.
If John is getting a hat, it's going to have to be a dad hat.
Yeehaw.
It's a baseball cap and it's kind of backwards, but not quite right.
No, no,
Actually, no, it's a baseball cap really deep down at the front.
The brim
Uh,
is not flat. You have extra.
Oh, the brim is properly bent. Yeah.
So as the creatures have collapsed into metal, Bruno is going to say, "Get out!" and he's going to go through the vents and seem to go out his normal escape route. Why is there just a Chad hat now? God. I saw it for a split second. And at this point, there is going to be loud music coming from the main hall of the chamber.
Is it midnight now?
It is midnight now.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
Okay, so these things, one of these things is like just like what, falling out of the vent now,
Yeah,
or
can
like
we like
blocking
pull
the
that
way?
thing out and look at
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
John is going to
you-
get his phone out again and try getting the torch again, even though the light is still in the room. Wait, is there light in the room?
Yes.
We just electrocuted
Yeah.
something.
You
Yeah, we
just
didn't
bring,
hit like the electrical system though.
you did not.
Okay.
I
Frank
would
is
like to
gonna-
take a picture of this thing.
Okay, you pull out what appear to be like a cobbled mess of wires. It looks like whatever this was. So it sort of doesn't look like a robot or anything. It looks more like just an amalgamation of cables, spare
pile.
wires, and like metal bits that someone
No.
put together in some sort of artistic structure. Like it's got kind of a shape, but
Mhm.
like sort of like a modern art person at a scrapyard might do.
But also it threw stuff at us, so it's a malicious scrapyard artistic thing. Are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing?
Frank, are you okay in there?
Oh yeah, well, I guess we should check on Frank. Frank,
Hello.
That was a very
God,
loud
you're not
pop.
dead.
Are you alive?
Thank God.
A bunch of smoke is gonna come out of the vent, and he's gonna fall out. Bruno didn't make it.
Who?
I thought we weren't supposed to talk about him.
The
Talk
rat
about
guy.
who? Huh?
There was a guy with rats. He didn't want us to talk about him. It was a whole thing.
What?
There was
Is that who you were talking to?
Yeah, it was a guy, and he had some pet rats, and then he said you shouldn't stay here after midnight, and then we also talked about housing prices, and then these things attacked us.
John is going to go and pat Frank on the back, just like,
Well,
And they
20
killed the guy?
$20 ding ding $20 donation to put a hat on John. John has a hat. A
John
second
hat.
hat?
John's
just
got a
John.
fancy hat.
a second hat for John. Well, John is patting
That's
Frank.
2 hats for the storyteller and 1 hat for John.
Okay.
It says fancy.
It's a very fancy hat.
It's like 40K. I have the most hats, therefore I'm the most important. Well, the biggest hat.
I didn't know that my real hat.
John is
Sir, are you
patting
telling me
Frank
there's
on
a
the back,
dead guy
trying to
in the
get the
vents right
smoke
now?
out.
Oh, I don't know if he's dead. He was alive when I left. Hey, is Bruno alive, Frank?
Bruno didn't make it.
Oh, there is a dead guy in the vents. Then yes, you were correct, Anita.
I mean, I didn't check on him, but I'm pretty sure.
So there's a maybe dead guy in the vents? Shouldn't we pull him out?
I'm not dead yet.
Oh, hey Frank, do you want to go get him?
No.
I'm in the alley.
Oh,
Leave. You're in danger.
Oh,
oh, I can hear him.
Bruno made it. Never mind.
We're just gonna steal Frank's van and live in it.
Where did you leave the keys, Frank?
I specifically left the keys in the ignition.
Yeah. That definitely
rat-
happens.
The rats are gonna steal the truck with Bruno inside of it.
Rodeo Ratatouille?
You're Ratatouille.
I think we're all not really focusing on the fact that we just almost got killed by weird machine sculpture things. Like, can we talk about that for a minute? Like, just like a second?
Yeah, they
No,
electrocuted
I
me.
thought the point was that no one did die.
Yes, they did electrocute you. That was them, right, Anita? It was the robots that electrocuted Frank.
Wait, did someone die or not?
No, he's fine.
Okay.
No, Frank here spoke them out.
Yeah.
So everyone's okay? Everyone's safe?
We're not safe. We got attacked by these things, and there could be more of them. Why is nobody concerned about this?
But no one's
Um,
dead yet, right?
Can I see?
What do you
the
mean
thing?
yet?
Yeah,
What
here,
did you guys
look.
find in the kitchen?
Wait, yeah, what do you mean yet?
There was a manager named Kevin. He's 19 years old. He doesn't look
Oh,
like
Kevin
he know what
sucks.
Well,
he's
go
doing.
get him to ask him about this.
No,
No,
he
Kevin
was, he's a
sucks.
great
Don't-
kid.
don't
We
talk
asked
to
him to
Kevin.
leave.
No, Kevin's been training with me. Kevin sucks.
I thought he was a pretty stand-up young gentleman. I mean, a little lanky, could have some more meat on his bones, but you know.
Oh,
Kevin
I
listens to
told
Jordan
Kevin on the
Peterson.
phone,
Kevin
he's
sucks.
useless.
Anita,
Kevin likes Andrew Tate.
Anita, all he knows is that there were rumors going around and spreading. I really doubt he knowed what this is if we tried.
Who's Andrew Tate?
He sucks too, it's fine.
No one you gotta be concerned about.
Who's
Can
Kevin?
I?
So, guys, as you are standing around, you are going to, as you guys are sitting down on the boxes, one of your hands is going to accidentally tap a tape recorder. It's got a number on it that says 3.
Mm-hmm.
Who would like to play it?
I'll play it.
Do you even know how to play one of these?
I know what the play button looks like. It's the same on Spotify.
What's Spotify?
Can you guys hear this? I'm hitting play right now.
Are you playing it through
Roll 20.
Okay, I can't hear anything on Roll20, so someone will have to describe it to me after.
Okay.
Can you describe the ruckus?
Sorry for possible confusion. I've had to pull 2 shifts. Joey didn't show up last night, but as you know, we do need to make sure that we have someone on site 24/7. So I'm going to be sleeping for a while and will be unavailable. Just to keep you up to date, We've had some more strange things happening with our animatronics. The stage show's been acting every night at midnight for the last 3 nights. We don't know what's going on with that. And the speaker system keeps turning on by itself, and occasionally, it seems our animatronics have been learning how to use that. I might be a little delusional right now, so I'm going to be going to bed. Please log any incidents in the logbook, and yeah, best of luck. Bye.
Do I recognize the voice?
Anyone who was here 30 years ago
Oh, okay.
or so can roll.
So,
So-
Anita and John. What are Anita and John rolling?
Did you
Oh,
need
and
that
two.
summed up, Natasha?
Oh, and 2, yeah.
Oh yeah, do the sum up. It would be in plus resolve while we do the sum up.
I caught the end of that, so whatever's at the beginning, I didn't hear.
Basically, it's a recording of a guy saying that the animatronics have been coming on at midnight and weird shit's been going on. And he's tired.
So what
Okay,
you're saying
plus-
is,
Resolve?
Intelligence
Ghosts.
plus resolve?
Intelligence plus resolve. I believe that's the one for for remembering.
John will go, yeah. It's just I remember the guy. It's just that tip of my tongue, and then is it just like stalling for time?
You would remember it as, I believe, security guard Paul. He had been working the night shift at Rodeo Randy's all back when the place closed down initially. He disappeared not too long before it closed down, though.
That's strange. Paul was a good guy.
I just saw John's new hat. That's a great hat.
yeah, where'd you get that hat, John? Number one dad.
What?
So, you guys are hearing, though, the music is playing over the speakers now, and there's definitely been some sort of like loud thumping that's been happening around you.
That was Paul, and if Paul, that was 30 years ago. How
Hey, is
long
anyone else
has this
starting to
been
feel like
happening?
we're in a horror movie?
Yeah.
Suddenly,
Yeah.
Frank's hat has been replaced with a like a tinfoil that he's been
Yeah.
forming up to defend himself from the ghosts.
How is that? Where did you pull that?
There is a kitchen, so tinfoil would be available.
There's just like one of the crates is just full of hats.
Oh, the hat crate.
The
So
hat
glad somebody
crate.
opened
yeah,
that one.
you know.
And there's like mustard and ketchup like, on the side of his face.
It says it's from Mancorp of TF2 fame.
Either way, so there's a recording of a weird guy from 30 years ago. There's weird shit happening, and we still don't seem concerned enough that sentient machine sculptures attacked us.
Oh no, I'm quite concerned, let me assure you.
There is the security guard, Michael. If we want to go find them, we can. I mean, I don't think they'll like that we're kind of trespassing a little.
Beep, beep, boom. Shy of surprise.
Once again, I thought the whole
It's-
point of
Sorry,
sneaking in
it's shy of
was not
surprise. It doesn't wait.
to
Actual
talk to
cannibal
people.
Shia LaBeouf. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. Actual.
What's that sound?
You guys get the sense that all the lights have dimmed slightly, ever so slightly. You feel as though you're being hunted.
Guys, we gotta go. We gotta find my son. Let's keep looking. Come on. We can't leave him here.
Which
I'm right
avenue
behind
are
you.
you guys going to go? Are you going to go further into the air vents, or are you going to go out into the halls?
I think we should stay out in the halls where we actually have room to maneuver.
Also, like from what we can hear, like the people have gone. It's just like this music that we can hear now, but we're not hearing like the construction crews or anything anymore, right?
Exactly. It seems like the construction crew has since left.
And turned off most of the lights, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cool,
So
fun.
should we go toward the main room, the like actual like
Right.
public area?
I mean, there's
Well,
no
I
one
think the back
around.
room. I'm headed towards rooms that are not the public facing rooms. I want to see what they're hiding.
And
Okay.
my phone is dead.
Is
we gotta
this
go
the door?
find these. We gotta go find these ghosts. These
Is this the door
animatronics.
right in front of Bailey.
The door in front of Bailey. Okay, you're opening that
Is
up.
that a door?
That is a door.
Yes. I'm
Open it.
checking out doors with Anita.
Okay.
Frank is going to because Bailey seems to have superhuman ability to dodge electricity, and so he's he's watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer like at least 10 times from beginning to end, so he thinks something's up. She's special.
In
That
this
show
room,
came out before I was born. Bailey does.
something in the back of your head says this room does not have Shia LaBeouf in it, which is weird. Why would you be thinking of famous actor Shia LaBeouf at this moment? Yep.
Question about the map. We came in from the top of that T.
Yeah.
You came in from here, yeah.
So like,
Right here.
why are the vents in this room all on the same level? Like,
Oh, they go up. They go up.
okay, so
there's-
this room is kind of like on a floor above, or
yeah, we'll say it's a abstract connect the dots type thing,
okay.
because it's very hard to map 3 dimensions on top of each other.
All right.
You guys find yourselves in what appears to be a small room. Seems more like for preschoolers than for the older kids, with a stage, but nothing is currently standing on the stage. To the left of the room, there is a door that appears to be an employees only door.
I'm going that way.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow. John is gonna follow as they're still holding. Oh, is the room dark?
Is that here?
It is a little bit dark here. Yep,
John wants
there
to
you
use
go.
his flashlight so bad.
John is still
John really
trying.
wants
He's
to
just
use his
taking
flashlight.
selfies. He's turned Siri and Alexa on at the same time. Don't know how he did that.
Okay.
Oh God.
Uh,
You're just like
would
making noise over there.
that employee's only entrance, is that one I've seen before? Is that one that I might have a key if locked?
It would. And it is
Is
locked.
it locked?
It is locked.
Give me a second.
Give me a second. And Frank is just gonna kick it.
Pick it. He's got the key.
Why are you making so much noise? We are trying to sneak in.
Too late.
The key.
What should I
the
roll?
key- there. I think we're here. Let's have you both roll off a d10 to resolve this conflict. It'll be like a clash of wills. Just one d10.
2. Read
10.
and weep.
Well,
Oh.
what's I got a 0. Does
That's a
that
10.
10?
0 to
Okay.
10.
So you unlock
So the door swings open as Frank is.
Can you kick me? Can you kick me while I try to open the door?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just kick Owen right in there.
Oh, so he flies in first.
He flies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's toss an Owen in there. I need to double check that the map is showing up correctly on the thing because we moved
No one's
around a
moving their
lot.
tokens but me. God.
Oh God.
Brian.
Y'all.
I learned how to move mine.
John is too busy trying to get Alexa to shut up.
Everyone roll me a wits plus composure check because this is a dark room. And if
And
you
would
have a
turn that
flashlight,
goddamn phone off.
you could get +2.
Can my
If we have
barely smartphone count as a flashlight if I succeed on this roll?
Yes.
I mean, I've had my camera light off and on. I said so. Yeah.
Okay.
So you said wits and composure.
Wow, 7. I rolled 3 10s and re-rolled them.
One
Okay.
success.
For the person
Nothing
who got
sneaks up on Frank.
for the 7, you are going to get steadfast. That means you can change a failure into a success, or you can change a success to a critical success.
And I just hold on to this?
You can hold on to it and use it whenever. So you see these 4 animatronic bodies that are sort of standing at stock still. Initially you're just like, oh yeah, they're just standing still. They look like they haven't been assembled or anything. They're not being used. But it is quickly apparent that inside the like amalgam of all these animatronics, like standing hidden behind one, is a I'm just trying to get the name right. It is Bonkers Bianca. She is the guitarist of the Rodeo Randy band, and she is hiding.
John is welling up.
Why is Bianca here? That was a good kick, Frank.
Oh, thank you.
Like this is a person who's hiding?
No,
It's
it's a
Bianca.
character.
I mean, she's better than a person. She's a friend.
I'm
Is it
starting
an
to think
animatronic or a human being?
an animatronic.
Okay.
Can I roll my knowledge with my specialty of cryptids?
Oh, sorry. I said it was Bonkers Bianca. It's actually
sorry.
Wacky Wanda.
Can I roll my occult?
Wacky
With a
Wanda the
specialty.
Wombat.
Oh, the wombat. Can I roll my occult with a specialty in cryptids?
Yeah, sure.
Is this intelligence or wits or?
Let's do intelligence.
All right, that's 1.
I was kind of looking at John like, I think this guy's a little too attached to Rodeo Randy as a concept. I need to talk to a therapist about that.
Okay, 2 on my
Is
my
Bailey
cryptids
saying
roll.
that to John? Or is Bailey
I
just
think I'm saying
looking
it
at
to
John?
Anita very quietly.
I got a 2 on my int and occult cryptid check.
You got a 2 on it, you said?
2 successes.
2 successes. You think the way it's behaving, it's akin to something that is like more or less the electronics that you saw before weren't not animatronics, the cables and the like statues that were attacking you before looked like they had been some sort of like ghost manifestation. You think that maybe it's possible that these animatronics are under the same influence just because they're behaving so weird. And she does sort of look in your general direction. However, the people who are in the theater are going to hear a knock coming from the hallway door. That you guys just came from. Everyone's muted.
Did we close the door behind us?
Yeah. They're like the kitchen door types.
Oh, so they close automatically. Okay.
Yeah.
Why would someone knock?
Who the hell is that? Is it the manager again?
Frank's gonna walk over and just open the door.
I was gonna say I'm gonna walk over because if that's Kevin, I'm just gonna yell at him.
Okay, do you want to
Okay.
do that instead? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume it's Kevin being fucking weird.
I need to get the right layer for bringing this
Ooh, a
in.
top hat.
Everyone has a hat now.
Okay, no one moved their characters at this point.
Oh, a fez.
A Shyla surprise!
No!
Mine's too big again.
You cannot apply your defense because it is a Shyla surprise.
That's okay.
You are going to take 3 lethal as a Shia LaBeouf looking man covered in blood stabs at you.
Jesus Christ. That's half a health.
Oh God, yes, death
Bailey
in his eyes.
screams.
He's brandishing a knife. It's
Shia
Shia
LaBeouf.
LaBeouf.
Yeah, I bet you scream.
Does
Yeah.
someone here?
I
You-
scream. You all hear me just shriek. Blood curdling horror movie scream.
I'm gonna run out if you scream. I'm gonna run out and see what's going on.
Does someone hear children's choir?
The roll for initiative.
Oh gosh.
Bonkers sorry, not Bonkers Bianca. Wacky Wanda the Wombat is looking right at whoever is currently left in that room.
I think John probably stayed behind as John is all alone. The phone went dead.
The dad isn't gonna help the one underage child person in the group.
John
Wow, what a shit
John
dad.
just got the flashlight to work, and then the phone went dead, and he's still trying to get it back up.
I actually realized I shouldn't be asking a roll for initiative. We'll keep the same initiative just to save on time.
Fair.
So it is up to Frank's turn now.
Okay, so there's a weird badger thing and a scream.
Yeah.
It's a one.
And the badger thing might the badger thing, my roll on cryptid seems to have revealed that it's infected by the same cables and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, but Buffy is in danger. How far can I move if I sprint?
Double your movement.
All right, move. I have fleet of foot. So my speed is 12. So that means if I used my full action, I could go and see what's happening.
Yes.
All right. Then I will run over there, but I think that takes my whole turn.
It does.
And I will just stop in horror at the Shia surprise.
It is now Bailey's turn.
Bailey is very hurt, but she is a smart cookie, and so she reaches into her bag and pulls out her pepper spray. And I will pepper spray Shia LaBeouf.
Okay, roll me
A sentence I never fucking thought I would ever say in my entire life.
You know, probably not inaccurate.
I will pepper
Dexterity-
spray Shia LaBeouf.
Dexterity plus firearms.
Roll.
You
to
didn't
pepper spray.
detail your entire Shia LaBeouf escape plan when you
That's
first heard that
fire.
song.
I'm surprised someone opened a door after Shia LaBeouf was active.
Bailey didn't know Shia LaBeouf was active.
We didn't know he
Dixie
was
did.
active.
No, you just had this eerie sense that every room you went into was free of Shia LaBeouf.
I got 2 successes.
You got 2 successes.
I don't think Bailey knows who Shia LaBeouf is. He's for old people.
I think we also only entered
Oh.
one room at that point, so it hadn't really developed into a
Oh,
thing
sorry.
yet.
I should have mentioned it with the
Frank
last
takes
room.
emotional damage every time she's like, "Who are you?"
Shia LaBeouf has been blinded.
Shia LaBeouf is old enough to be Bailey's dad. Literally. He's 37. She's
Oh my
17.
god.
So am I.
I'm,
I mean, I'm 38 in real life, but
I'm 33. Ugh. I'm old. Yachi. Sorry. So Shia LaBeouf has been blinded, and he is currently flailing with the knife. It is John's turn.
I'm going to like take a step back from him.
You may.
John is still trying to get the phone to work, and is divided between what is going on in front of him and what is going on behind him, but has heard Bailey scream, so is now going to chase out to go and help out Bailey.
Wow, you really came through for me there, just like my real dad. Just waited until it was far too late.
We get stunt dice for that, right?
We don't
Yeah, I
have
think-
time
I
to
think,
unpack all that.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention, you all have willpower. Willpower is +3 to any of your rolls if you wish.
Do I need to roll
We
to
get just one
reach Bailey
willpower?
in time?
You should have it on your character sheet.
Yeah, you've got willpower tracker on your character sheet. You
Yep.
can spend 1 to do that.
Oh, we all have hats now. This is a wonderful moment.
Some of us more than others.
I like watching Kelly try to keep up with the fact that I like move my head around a lot. My top hat keeps like.
Do I need to roll anything to catch up to Bailey?
I don't think so.
No,
you just need to sprint.
Sprint. Okay.
Then I will sprint, and if I have any actions, I will try.
Now I'm all top hat.
I will
Yeah,
try punching Shia LaBeouf.
Dixie inspired the producer's wrath, and now she is 90% top hat.
It's the occasional Shia LaBeouf with the glowing eyes popping up on screen, then immediately falling back down below. That's killing me currently.
I think it's Kelly just going mad with it.
Mad with power, just like Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, and it is your turn.
Owen did not put away the pistol that he was holding when the rat people came over, so is going to see Bailey get hurt and be like, "That's a cue," and is going to point at and try to aim and fire just anywhere on Sir LaBeouf's body.
Okay, dexterity plus firearms.
Okay.
I love that his instinct is to immediately just shoot Shia LaBeouf in a suit.
You work here enough times, you know the legends of the LaBeouf.
Yes,
He's also still holding a knife, isn't he?
Yeah, and
Yes.
swinging it.
Oh, right, he stabbed Bailey.
Yeah,
Right.
really hard.
Sorry,
You need
yeah.
to grab
I'm
the
very
knife
hurt.
from him and stab him in the kidney. No.
Stab him in his kidney. No successes.
No successes. Shot goes wide.
Ah,
Misses.
Bailey, you okay?
No, I got fucking stabbed by Shia LaBeouf, whoever that is.
Anita, you're up.
Ugh, apparently he's someone old people know about.
You're
The
muted, by the way.
dreamboat of
I don't know who that is.
many a girl's childhood.
No, like
dreamboat.
old people like millennials.
Oh, millennials, they ruined everything.
They really did.
Is Anita old enough to have watched even Stevens?
Anita's
I
got
have no
4 kids.
idea.
I guess that's a no.
That doesn't mean anything. 4 kids.
Right?
Oh, you're muted.
Am I still muted?
No,
No.
it was Dixie for the punchline.
It's all good.
Oh. Is there anything going on in the room with the badger?
Not currently.
Okay.
Fucking wombat.
And okay, so Bailey is like bleeding.
Yes. I've taken half my health and damage, so I am very hurt.
Are you like running around or like just like on the ground or what?
Well,
It's all happening real fast.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
happening very quick.
Well, I guess my point is like, are you on the ground or are you like still
no,
standing in?
I'm standing. I
Okay.
am clutching wherever I was stabbed.
I would, I guess, like to run to you and try to like help you move like away from this murdering psychopath.
I'll say you roll me a strength plus brawl check to pull Bailey back, and you can pull Bailey up to where the stage is
Okay.
if you get a success.
Two success.
2 successes. Yep. Bailey and you are now at the front of the stage.
Okay. Do I have time to like do anything else, or that's it?
That's it for the moment. Or yeah, that's it for the moment. It is Shia LaBeouf's turn, who is going to
No.
back.
He
through
gets
the-
legendary actions too, I
He
believe.
does. His legendary action is he's going to back through the door, and the door is going to slam behind, and he is going to disappear.
He's dodging
What
every swipe.
ever loving was that? Was that Shia LaBeouf?
Who
So
the
people keep saying
who
that
is
name.
Shia
Who is
LaBeouf?
Shia LaBeouf?
The actor Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Hollywood
he in that
superstar
thing?
Shia LaBeouf.
There are legends that he might be a cannibal. We are not sure. Jury's still out.
you should roll cryptids for this, Frank.
Can I can I
You can
roll my
roll. Intelligence or wits? Whichever is better.
Oh, gather around, y'all, and listen to the tale of one success on my cryptids roll.
Shia LaBeouf. He
It's
is
dark. We seem to have lost him. Stranded
He-
with the murderer.
He will get down on all fours and break into a sprint.
Oh
He
no!
is an actual celebrity.
If Bailey is bleeding, I will pull out some like bandages or like something to try to like hand and help.
Yeah, I think I
Okay.
gave you the first aid skill because you're a mom. I gave you
Yeah.
like medicine.
Int plus int or wisdom, whichever is better, plus medicine. Hollywood superstar as well.
You haven't heard of Hollywood superstar Shia LaBeouf?
So
He was
yeah,
in
he's
that
scared
Transformers movie.
Would I have seen him in something? Was
Yeah,
he in
that
that
Transformers
thing?
movie.
Was he in the thing with the other one and they did the stuff with the guns?
Yep.
Sorry, one more
Yep.
time. What am I rolling?
Intelligence or wits, whichever is better, plus
Oh, wits.
medicine.
Thank you.
Wow, they really let everyone in here.
I
As
came up with
Frank's
this
in the-
idea.
One success.
One success. You managed to heal one lethal. I'm speeding up the healing process here.
Can Owen go to the other room? I'll move the token and just start looking at the animatronic. If it's still there. Oh, well.
Yep, it seems to have moved.
John is going to follow Owen in this case.
Did anybody see the badger move?
The wombat.
I
Wasn't
told you
that? That's a
there.
wombat. That is a
I
precious childhood friend to many and all. And oh, she did move.
She's gone now.
Oh, she's gone.
Yep.
Oh, she's not here.
They're haunted. I told you. Don't worry, I brought my ghost bullets.
what?
Wait, are the
What
bullets
are
ghosts or
ghost
are they for
bullets?
ghosts?
You can't see them, but you know they're there.
Yes. And you see him miming, putting in nothing into his shotgun and emptying out the actual shotgun rounds.
I am
I
going
feel
to
like the
grab
others
the
are more-
actual shotgun rounds if they are being left on the floor.
You have 2 shotgun rounds now.
Do we want to explore? Do we want to find her?
Why would? How? Okay. How would
I would
this
like to
thing
explore
move?
this room.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was muted. Roll a wits or intelligence plus investigation.
May I also do the same, please?
Yes.
Who is searching?
Wits. You said wits plus investigation?
And I'm like patched up enough for now, right?
One
One
success.
success.
Yep, you're
Enough.
patched up for enough for the moment. You should have no wound penalties.
Okay.
Second Shia LaBeouf. There's
4
two of them.
successes.
4 successes. So investigating this area, what you will find is not only are there a lot of tools and stuff, there is also a user manual and another air vent.
Does anyone want to go crawling in this one too?
I think they're all connected according to Bruno.
Yeah.
I think the air vents are the most important thing.
I think I had my fill
hallways?
of electrocution air vents for now.
Yeah, that
Sorry, we
wiring must be
found
faulty.
a user manual for the animatronics.
Yeah,
And was there something else, or that was it?
that was it.
Is this a newer one or one that I would have seen before?
The manual. This is a newer. This seems to be a little bit of a newer one. It seems to talk about the refurbishments. It does mention not to get the animatronics wet or to overload their systems.
Or feed them after midnight.
Thank you for saying that.
Are they spring lock suits?
I appreciate the reference there. Not.
Okay.
Is there anything like weird that sticks out about what flipping through the manual?
Roll me an intelligence plus either crafts or academia. Academia.
I don't have either of those. Just
Well,
intelligence.
if you have a skill that would be like
I have investigation.
electronics, crafts, or sorry, computers, crafts, or something. Investigation, you can roll. You can roll that.
Frank is exceptionally good at like repairing and has high dodge in crafts apparently. So can I roll?
I will give Owen an extra +3 because he is a technician on this.
Okay. I didn't know I was rolling. Can we please repeat what we're rolling? I'm so sorry.
Sorry, rule book. The manual
Okay.
of the animatronics.
One success.
One success.
2, 3.
Any other successes?
That's a burst. That's 2. That's 2 successes. Two successes. Yeah.
2 successes. Okay. And so if it's just you two, so it would be Owen would be able to immediately figure out that the animatronics have some sort of like someone wrote in the margins here, animatronics were dismantled after like a few minutes. They were reassembled again. After leaving and coming back, they were reassembled again rather. And for Anita, what you'll see is like it's weird. It's like there's like a compartment inside one of the like robots. I should have done it the other way around. It would make more sense that Anita found the writing and Owen found the compartment.
I was gonna say that, but yeah.
So I'll do it that way. Anita, you discover the writing, and then Owen, you discover that the animatronics looks like it has some sort of compartment inside them that wasn't there when you did it initially.
What the hell?
And reading through the manual, it's not like they built them. These were the original animatronics. It's just they redid the schematic. They said there were some mistakes in the schematic and stuff, so they made adjustments.
Yeah, this is crazy. They rebuild themselves? What?
That should not be possible. I also hear it says someone had put in like a compartment for things. Is there someone who signed off on this? Is there a name?
You do see a name, someone named Jacob, and you know he's probably like he's like this tech kid who's like one of the people in catering or in the like kitchen, and he's just been like hanging around the animatronics because he thinks they look cool, but like you haven't allowed him in here. It seems like maybe he came in here on his own at one point.
Huh.
Does this help us in like taking them down? Like we know electricity gets them. Like
We can overload their system. I don't think I'm quick enough to actually dismantle a thing because there's a lot of it's kind of intricate. But I don't know.
and what's the deal with the guy with the knife?
I thought you knew who that guy was.
Yeah, but why is he trying to stab us?
He didn't try to stab me. He did stab me.
There's a sun flashlight underneath Frank's face, and he's like, he doesn't try to stab. He just does. And he's not gone. I think we should split up into teams.
Team Vent.
One to hunt Shia.
Oh my god,
And
why
one
would we split up? That is the stupidest thing we could possibly do right now. We need to stay together so we can protect each other.
Because if
Also,
the clock
didn't-
strikes 1 a.m., we all die.
Why?
What?
And
How
he
did you-
makes lightning like thunder sounds.
Where did you get the flashlight?
Oh, he
I've always
had
had
that.
this flashlight.
He had
It's
it
my
with him.
flashlight.
Someone has been
Recharge with the
stabbed.
electrocution.
What are you doing?
It's at this point over the intercom. You guys
It's
are
me, I
going
was
to.
stabbed.
You guys are going to hear some voice that says, "Howdy, partner! It's time to change places." Do-do-do-do-do.
What?
They change places.
Dude, does John
Uh,
remember?
Frank
Oh,
is immediately going to
recognize the voice?
aim and shoot his ghost bullets in the direction of the sound.
There's a click.
Did I get him?
I mean,
Does Franco?
nothing has happened.
It's, by the way, it's like a break shotgun, not a. But he makes the pump action sound.
Actually, you know what I found? I found this ghost shotgun that works even better. Do you want to trade?
Oh, okay. And he's gonna hand the
Oh, I can't do that.
And now Anita has a shot.
double barrel over to Anita, and
I'm going to put the actual shotgun shells back in the rifle.
and he's gonna take out his baseball bat.
Speaking of gunshots, you guys are going to start hearing some gunshots right now coming from the air vent.
I'm
They're-
not going
they're
back in there.
vents. They're in the vents.
Who is they?
John is gonna start taking off his shirt, and you see he's wearing like a vest underneath it, just like a health vest, and like ties his shirt around his head, takes off his hat. It's like, I'm going in.
He like finds a black face
Wait,
somewhere.
take
He, like,
this. And he hands Frank hands John his invisible ghost shotgun.
Thanks. Yippee-ki-yay, mother truckers. And he's gonna climb up into the vent.
Oh, I forgot you had that
Wow.
aspiration about Die Hard.
He's so cool.
Was that a reference to something? Are the olds talking about old things again?
It's the best movie ever.
Didn't your dad ever make you watch Christmas movies?
My
That's
dad
a
left when I was 3. Thanks for bringing that up, Anita.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Are you okay?
I'm
You want to
fine.
talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
It's okay. I lost a daughter when she was 3, so I know how it feels.
Oh my god, is Frank my dad?
So we do have the 1 hour warning right now, but I would like to ask, does anyone need to use the restroom at all?
I do, I'm sorry. I can never go for more than 2 hours.
Kelly, is it possible to put up a little thing for a sec?
Just Shia LaBeouf flashing.
Yeah, you can just put Shia in my place. it's
Please
fine.
don't have Shia flashing on screen.
A shy surprise.
Nat, yeah?
On the 1 hour note, are there any other like hallways or doorways that we've passed that we haven't been through?
Not really for the most part.
So Anita feels like they've pretty much explored all of this building at this point.
There's the door to the left, and then there's the air vent here. But as far as like where you guys are headed, you guys are sort of going in a single direction forward. Like behind you, you don't feel like there's anything behind you that you missed.
Okay. So, but there's no doors in the door to the left leads back to the main area.
Yes.
Okay. And are there more doors leading off of the main area?
Yes.
Okay, so that's where Anita's going. Like I'm not wasting time anymore. Like I've got to find this kid. There's people murdering people. I'm on a mission to get through as much of this building as I can quickly.
Baseball bat. Frank's new conspiracy theory, which was one of my aspirations, uncover a new conspiracy, is that they will become ghosts by 1 a.m. which is conveniently about an hour from now.
Okay.
So he is following Anita.
Okay. We'll do the 5-minute bathroom break right now. Put your character where you want them to be. And I am going to turn off my camera for a second. I hope Kelly's listening. Are you there, Kelly?
Laddie, I am there, laddie. I'm listening to you right now.
Okay.
Would you like me to put you on a break?
Break? Yes, please. 5 minutes. We'll be back.
Woohoo,
at
folks,
8.
don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Well, that being said, Shia LaBeouf alone for this game has, I've been over things, spending willpower to fight my ADHD, but Shia LaBeouf has earned $332.12.
Oh, that's a lot for Shia LaBeouf. Thank you,
Yeah,
Shia.
Shia LaBeouf's beating me.
Yeah. MVP.
Right?
Shia surprise.
Shia
Actual
surprise.
charity Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, God. All right, folks. Are you ready to head back into game, Corbin?
Yes, I am.
All right, I'm going to swap you back over in 3, 2. So many hats.
So, where last we left off, I will do an hour recap of everything that has happened.
Oh, so I can go then, is what you're saying? Bye.
No, please stay. No. So it looks like we've got is it Frank who's going in the vent or
Absolutely not. He got electrocuted by
John
vent.
John is
John-
going in the vent.
John-
John is
John's
living
having
his
his
Die
Die
Hard
Hard.
dream.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Die Hard.
John is in the vent and everyone else is going out into the
Anita
main hall.
and Frank went into the main chamber,
Mhm.
and I'm not sure where Owen and Bailey
I just
are.
feel like
Probably
if I'm
right
looking
behind
for
them.
missing people, they're more likely to be in a room than in a vent. So that's
Mhm.
my theory.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm walking
Owen-
with the group. Is
Owen
John's
will-
last name McLean?
No, it's
Just
just
John.
Just
Just
John. Owen will wait for John in the vent and be like, "Hey, everyone's moving out.
Oh,
Did you find
just
anything in the vent?
just what do I find anything in the vent before I try getting out of it?
Roll me an intelligence and wits plus composure for perception.
Broken glass.
That is 2 successes.
Are you wearing your shoes?
Woo!
You're gonna hear a woman's voice say, "Get back, you mechanical clown!"
Owen,
Yeah?
Owen.
Uh-huh.
There's a lady.
Two
She's-
gunshots go off.
Oh, there's some. I'm just gonna just like crawl backwards out of the vent. Owen, could you pull on the legs, please?
Yep.
Thanks, son.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. Yep.
Something about mechanical stuff. Woman screaming. Was that a gunshot?
Everyone has heard the gunshot.
Where did it sound like it was coming from? Like ahead of us, behind us? Rooms we haven't been in yet?
There are each one of those little alcoves on the left side you see. If you scroll down, you'll see 3 doors or so. That are on the left side.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So
Over here.
one of them is going to say the 2 doors right there are going to say employees only. The 2 doors down there are going to be are going to not say employees only, and same thing with the other one down there.
I'm going to the closest employees only.
Okay. Opening up, you are going to see that there is a what looks to be some sort of camel with like drumsticks in hand going around the corner as you open the door.
Like one of the animatronics.
Probably
Or just
so.
an actual camel?
Confirming.
It looks like some sort of camel that we might remember from the 90s that no longer exists.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, Joseph Camel.
Did you see that?
I don't like Joseph Camel. His hero's journey always involves like spitting in someone's face.
All right, I pursue down the hall.
All right, we did it, folks.
We broke Dixie.
That got me. It like took me a second, and then I realized what you were doing, and it was great.
I'm watching the stream right now. It hasn't hit me
Great
yet.
is a strong word for what happened.
So you guys back into initiative.
Again?
Excuse me. Again. Unless, well, let's not. We can resolve it a little bit more like theater of the mind, but with tokens. There is a camel right there, and Anita said she's barreling down the hall. Correct?
And she's got a
we're
shotgun.
trying to find motion and action and activity that might lead to a person. So
Follow that camel.
Okay. You've got that shotgun, right?
Yep.
There's a camel right in front of you.
Hey, you!
He's gonna turn around and he goes, "Pizza's my favorite food."
And Frank is gonna smack Anita on the back. No, you
What
gotta
are you
squeeze,
doing?
not pull.
Anita, roll me a dexterity plus fireball.
Sorry, dexterity plus.
Sounded like you
I
said plus fireball.
I did say plus fireball. I meant plus firearms. God, why did I say that?
I didn't get any successes.
You didn't get any?
No.
You want to critically fail?
Yeah, do you want to critically fail?
Please don't shoot me. Before
Yeah,
I
if I'm
get
gonna
stabbed.
waste a shotgun shell, I might as well.
The shotgun blast does go into the camel. Blood begins to ooze from the belly of the camel.
Ugh.
Was there a person in there, Anita?
I don't know.
Wait, the compartments. It might. Hold on. And
Was there a kid in there?
oh, well,
You hear a scream and blood gurgling noises.
Can I run up and pull the camel's head off or something, or open the
Yeah,
compartment?
try to open it up.
get
Old
hold-
man Jenkins.
there's compartments I can unscrew and get to the compartment. Hold on. And are we in initiative?
We aren't, but I think it's fine.
Frank goes to high five Anita. You killed it. Good job.
So
I'm no high fiving because I'm clutching the shotgun.
So Bailey and Owen are trying to
Yeah,
open it up.
Yeah.
Who wants to be the primary actor and who wants to be helping?
I think Owen should be the primary actor because Owen knows about this shit.
Taking out my tools.
Kind of sussy.
That's so cringe. Please don't say that.
What, isn't that what the kids are saying?
There's
I know. Cringe.
Owen's kind of a sussy baka.
Cringe means
There's
like really
also-
cool, right? That's what kids call me all the time.
I
Yeah,
didn't realize,
it's
but I also
cool.
too have an Among Us plush right in the background, hidden up there, and I didn't realize that happened. So that's actually kind of
Among Us.
perfect.
That's hella sad.
What are we rolling by chance?
It would be intelligence plus crafts or computers, or if you're doing strength, it can be strength plus brawl or athletics.
I will do intelligence plus computers.
And Dixie, if you want to use anything that you think like help pry it open and stuff, you can do that as well to roll first.
Yeah, I'm gonna just use my strength.
Can I use a willpower as well?
Yep, and you'll get bonus dice from Dixie.
Okay.
Okay, I did just get 10 successes on that roll
Whoa!
because I rolled 3 10s and then I re-rolled them and 2 of them were 10s again.
Okay, this
5
is where
successes for me.
Save my son.
You were going to pull out. You guys are. You got 10 successes. You're gonna pull out someone from the middle of the camel, and it is a sort of nerdy looking kid in a Rodeo Randy's like employee like chef's uniform. And Owen, you're immediately going to recognize that it's Jacob.
Fudge.
And he is currently bleeding out right now.
Can
and
I do
needs
some first aid?
Go for it.
What do
Intelligence or wits, whichever is better, plus medicine.
Perfect.
And if you have a specialty for boo-boos, you can apply it.
I have a specialty for something.
Medical at all?
Yeah. Yeah, medical's first specialty. Okay.
Yeah, so then you get a
one
plus
more?
1. Yeah, one more.
Oh, I add a +1 or I add another dice?
Add another die.
Perfect. Oh, I didn't get any successes.
Jacob looks up to Owen, smears blood on his face. He says, "Don't eat the hamburgers."
Yeah, I don't think we were gonna eat anything. Oh my god.
Oh, we're not
Stay
getting
alive!
food?
You hear a
Frank
woman...
is just mysteriously eating a hamburger in the background as all of this is happening.
Like out to the kitchen.
You guys are gonna hear another gunshot go off, and she's like, "Get your hand off of me, you damn Randy clown!"
Oh, we should go investigate that.
That's the voice I heard. That's the voice I heard earlier.
And you're going to see, looking down the hallway, you are going to look into the, and my computer's just being a little bit slow here. You're going to see a security woman wearing, like, in her security uniform, hat, with a gun, shooting at the, what looks to be Rodeo Randy animatronic. And he has he has grabbed the gun, and he looks like he is about to grab hold, like he's trying to grapple this woman. These animatronics are about like almost 7 feet tall, some of them. Rodeo Randy himself is a little bit shorter than the others. It's part of the show with the animatronics. They're larger than life.
Yeah. I think Bailey's gonna yell like, "Don't shoot it! It might be a person."
I'm gonna say
him 5 times.
Shoot it if you have to.
What if your kid's in there?
It's okay. I got this. Produces a crowbar that he's had all along and just charges forward with a crowbar.
Frank is going to join his new hero, John, and charge with the baseball bat.
Okay, John and Frank, both roll me strength plus weaponry, and you will be for going up against Randy himself, the man, the legend.
Mean man.
He is defense 6, so it would go defense. He would be defense 6.
Strength plus weaponry.
Dang.
Strength plus weaponry. Yeah.
Only 3.
That's 1 die.
The minute those two.
Wait, can I spend a willpower?
Start filming.
Ooh, can I spell the willpower?
Because I have rolled 3.
I should have spent the willpower trying to save that kid. Fuck. Can I retroactively?
They're dead in
I
your
haven't
arms.
used any.
They can't use their willpower retroactively, so I'm not gonna let anyone use it retroactively.
Damn it.
Do I have to meet or beat?
Too flustered.
You just have to beat. So how many successes did you both
I got
get?
6 spending a willpower. Wait, does spending a willpower give us 3 successes or 3 dice?
No, you can't spend willpower after the roll. It's only before, and it only adds dice.
Okay, okay, I'll save it. I'll use it next time then.
John is going to critically fail because that is a single 1 on a single die.
Oh no. John was the one with the crowbar?
John's the one with the crowbar.
Yep.
Currently still wearing a shirt around his head and just a vest.
Rodeo Randy is going to be like, "Oh, howdy, partner. It seems like you've come to the hoedown," as blood spurts from his chest. As there was a dramatic failure.
Is that
Oh, you
ketchup? I was like,
you guys are killing.
oh my!
All the
Oh, it's not
kids.
ketchup. It's not ketchup.
Oh, how can you be sure? And Frank is gonna touch the ketchup.
I feel like it should be very visually obvious that it is not ketchup.
It's not ketchup.
Rolling to see who's in the body.
You guys are really good at killing all the.
All people are trying to save. Yeah, good job.
This one was fighting
Is-
us, to be fair. The
Is this a
camel I
secu-
would not have shot unless.
Rodeo
Right.
Randy is going to look up at all of you, and he's going to say, "Sorry, partners, it's lights out tonight." And the lights begin to flicker, and he disappears.
No.
Like the whole animatronic just disappears into thin air.
Leaving behind what appears to be the body of a woman in a Rodeo Randy's uniform. And Bailey, it looks like it's Haley.
No, Haley!
And she's coughing up blood. She's like, "Help! Help!"
Somebody
And
help
who-
her!
Who was the other person that died in the camel?
That
Jacob.
was Jacob.
Oh my god, Haley! Okay, first aid again. Let's see if we can do better this time.
What's
Use a willpower.
Can I help Anita on first aid in any way?
Yeah, you can roll your intelligence or wits plus medicine, and your successes will add to her successes.
3 successes this time. This is my babysitter. I'm a little more invested.
2 successes from John.
Okay, so you could add 2 more dice
Woo!
to your roll, so you can roll them again.
Ooh, 1 success is a 10.
Oh, 10 again.
To roll it again.
Just one.
So
So
Okay,
4
we've
total.
received we've received double the amount for Shia LaBeouf. It's Shia Surprise,
It's time.
which means
Shy surprise.
Shia Surprise.
Okay. We are. So you managed to pull out a first aid kit that's in the security guard room, and you have managed to bandage up Haley so that she is at least stable for the moment. Did you say that we have double for Shia Surprise?
The Shia Surprise pool is at $427
Okay.
out of 200.
Who is the person all the way in the back by the camel?
That's me. Like in the farthest back or closest to the camel? That's Frank. Oh wait, I rushed
shouldn't have
the.
moved. Yeah.
I should have.
You should have moved. Okay.
So technically, Anita's the closest to the camel.
Anita's the one.
No, because I'm actually not there. I was doing first aid, so I'm way up here.
So I'm the closest to the camel. No, wait, I was also to Haley. Everybody reposition yourself.
Well,
Everyone was positioned by Haley. I'm gonna roll a d4.
Owen's in the
I-
back.
just
d5.
Owen's in the back.
yeah, it's all right. I'll take him.
Okay, Owen's gonna take the Shy Surprise.
I tried to shoot him and I failed. This feels like justification.
Oh, I forgot
Knife
about
him.
that.
Yep.
Knife him in the back. Shia LaBeouf.
Stab him in his kidney.
You're not gonna watch that again after the stream, aren't you?
I know, exactly.
I have not watched Shia LaBeouf live in so long, and I might have to go watch it again. Yeah. The end's the best part. I remember watching that in
Woo!
like 2020
it's
or
a-
whatever.
10 again.
Owen turns
Oh.
around and there's a being feasting upon the body that
Of
had fallen
Jacob.
out of the camel.
Out of the... There is Shy having just fallen to the ground, eating up the blood, sniffs the air. There is a person nearby that is still alive, blood fresh in their veins. He is all crawling on all fours. He is rushing towards you. He stabs you with the knife again for 5 lethal damage.
For 5. Okay. Great. Cool.
And there is a scream behind you from Owen.
Ah! Ow!
I'm gonna train the shotgun on Shia LaBeouf, but I'm assuming I don't have a clear shot because there's a bunch of people in front of me.
You're doing first aid. But Frank can pick the shotgun up.
She just finished the first aid. So I will say you can take that shot.
All right. I'll roll. What do I roll?
I will give you a -2 to it, but dexterity plus firearms -2.
Time to spend willpower.
Yeah, willpower, please. Can I spend more than 1 willpower or just 1?
You can just spend 1. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Owen is on his knees, bleeding out. Not quite gone, but close.
1 success.
Shia LaBeouf takes it in the chest. He has fallen to the ground. He has scampered away.
Did I just shoot Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, you did.
Wait.
Do you have more shells on shelves?
He's going to take the shotgun and reload it.
I would much rather just ask for the shells. I'm kind of clutching this thing.
Where is he?
He's going to reach between all of his pockets, and like lint and pencils and shotgun shells and 9mm bullets are just going to fall out everywhere.
The security guard is going to be like, "Who the hell are you?"
You're the new security? Yes, well, used to.
This is my friend. I'm just gonna point at Haley.
Oh God. I thought I was the only one here. Now we've got numbers on our side.
Do you know where they're keeping them?
What happened?
The animatronics, Anita. Where have you been?
Well, where are the rest of them? How do we find them?
I don't know, but at least we got one of them one of them down, right?
We got 2 actually. The camel was down too.
Where's the camel?
Oh, camel's gone now.
Oh God damn it! I don't know. I was investigating this stuff earlier. I'm new here. Have you found any clues anywhere?
Thing from Peter. Do you know Peter? Was it Peter? Damn, did I get it? Peter? Old
Paul?
security guard? Paul, thank you. Sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. She's gonna shuffle around her desk and she is going to pull out another audio tape. And in this one says 7.
Ooh.
I don't know, I'm playing it now.
Okay, guys, I really
Is it going?
whoever gets this message, this is Security Chief Paul.
I'm not
This
hearing
is
anything.
my last day as Security Chief. I quit after this. If I get out of here alive. The animatronics have locked me into the employee locker room. They're banging on the doors right now. I don't know what's going on. I was doing my rounds and I got into the basement. There was a body. Someone was killed down there. I don't know if they're doing some kind of ritual sacrifice or I don't know, but they're getting in. The wood's starting to split. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in here much longer. Of course, there's no way out from the employee locker room, so this is probably it for me. If you find this message, just burn this place down, guys. Kill them all. They are not normal. I don't know what's going on, but it is not safe to be here. This place is a death trap, and I have been ignoring the signs, and I don't know. Maybe I drank all the Kool-Aid way too young. Oh God! They're getting through the door right now. Whoever gets this, please stay safe. Yeah. This is Security Chief Paul. my last recording.
Do you think he's okay?
Where's the employee lounge, change rooms, whatever?
He's at the basement.
To the right. Right down to the corridor to the right. Running.
We run.
Running.
Also doing the runs.
So it is this room that I'm currently opening for you.
Woohoo.
Does anybody have like a towel or like something? There's a lot of blood.
Here. I'll unwrap my shirt from my head that I was using as a bandana. And
A sweaty shirt. That'll help him.
Oh.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Owen?
You know, I've been through worse. We're good.
You've been through worse.
What's
You've been through worse.
you see a lot of things at Rodeo Randy's, all right?
And you came back.
No, it was for the money.
They
You've
pay
seen
you
things
that
worse
good?
than this.
No.
You came back.
No, they don't.
Oh, Owen paid the local location manager $20. I think that's the most that kid has seen in his life.
Yeah,
It's a tough economy.
There's a guy living in the vents because he can't get rent.
You take what you can get in this economy.
Well, back in my day,
Oh,
and
let's
John
go
just
on.
inside.
start going on a ramble about I used to lift myself up by my own bootstraps and get up
Right.
before I went to sleep. And
And you work the
Ramble.
Rodeo Randy job until you get promoted into being an animatronic, apparently.
no, none of that. We didn't know any of that. I fond memories in this place. I think I made love to my wife in that corner over there.
What's in this
It was
room?
different times.
Okay.
TMI,
so
man. TMI.
as-
This place is for children.
Oh yeah. Children did definitely came as a result of that.
Not
Oh,
after
no.
that moment.
Oh God! Oh no!
I know why your kids don't talk to you.
Oh God! So going into this room,
I'm gonna
you-
take off his shirt and give it back to him. Please
You
continue.
will see that there's a lounge couch. There are a bunch of lockers set up on the wall, as well as hanging in some of the lockers mascot costumes. Each one representing the different animatronics that were on stage. You have Bonkers Bianca. You have Rodeo Randy. You have Wacky Wanda the Wombat. You have Crazy Calvin the Camel, and then you have Bonkers Bianca the Horse.
Is there any other doors out of this room?
Yeah, there's a door to the south, and then if you want to roll wits plus investigation,
I do want to roll that.
Frank is going to go up to Anita and be like, I think it's time for me to take old Bessie back.
I got
I'll
one
switch
success.
you got one.
You don't want any
success.
more mishaps with that there shotgun.
No, you can keep the bat. That's good. Thank you.
I'm pretty good shot with that.
I got it. Thank you.
I don't think you do.
I think I got it. Thank
Oh,
you.
man.
Give me the gun, and he's gonna wrestle the
Frank.
gun out of.
Is now the time?
So Frank, for a split second, as you're wrestling the gun, you're going to get the strongest sensation that you feel naked. You're wearing clothes, but you feel naked, and you're looking around. You sort of pause, and you see behind you the Rodeo Randy mascot costume. It just looks so inviting and so you want to just feel a little bit more warm. It might feel better if you put it on.
All right, where are we? So it's in the hallway.
It's in the locker room.
It's in the
It's on the
locker
locker.
room.
Yeah.
Oh well, I suppose if you want to keep. Good. One second. Is it anybody else cold?
No.
And Frank is just gonna kind of shuffle over to.
Hi, I'm cold.
Where?
I'm John.
Where are you going, Frank?
And he's gonna start climbing into the.
So
What are you doing?
As soon as I've
Frank?
been freed, I'm going to take off through the other door because I'm trying to explore this place.
The suit.
And
The
get away
suit.
from him.
The suit. It was meant for me.
No.
No, Frank.
This is
Frank.
my
Frank.
suit.
Bailey, for your one success, you're going to notice that in the mascot costume head for Rodeo Randy, there's some sort of bloody sigil that has been painted in the back of it, like inside the mask.
All right, I will look at which mascot costume are you trying to put on, Frank?
He's trying to put on Rodeo Randy.
Okay, well, we're not going to put the head on, okay? We're just going to keep that away.
Everyone's just letting him climb in there. It sounded like
Can't
Owen
stop
was.
him. He's like 3 times my size.
Yeah, no. Owen clutching his side after Shia stabbed him is going to try to go with the other arm and try to hold him back. Honestly, not doing great of a job because it doesn't have a lot of strength.
John is going to come and help out with that. John is not appreciating someone else.
Let me in.
Randy.
Ah, let me in.
So, Anita, you said you were going to open the door to the south.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away from this. And also, like, I see nothing in here that looks like people are hiding, so I'm still trying to find people.
Shy surprise.
Hopefully not that people.
Please.
It's better. It's a Bianca surprise.
Ah.
And she's
Yay?
going to say, children aren't allowed to leave the complex without adult supervision. And with that, the other animatronics are also going to start appearing.
Fun. So how do we know how to open these things up now, like while there's someone in it? Is that the kind of thing we could do while they're standing around?
You can try. It would be a strength plus brawl check or weaponry check if you're using a crowbar or something. I forgot crowbars would have a +2 to getting someone out, probably.
Sorry, strength plus weaponry or strength plus
brawl?
Can John, if this is something, if all of them appear at the same time, and Frank is currently restrained by both John and Owen, can John rush to the closest animatronic on initiative turn, and use? I just really want to use my specialty in noogies. Just headlock and just start frying to get that extra die.
Okay. So for our initiative, we have Frank first, right?
Yeah.
And Frank does still have the obsession of putting on the mascot head, but currently Bailey has it.
Putting on specifically the helmet, like the head.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
you will get a willpower point back if you do so.
I'm checking the head down the hallway.
I have initiative, so I am grabbing the head from Bailey.
I'm gonna hold on to
putting it on.
No, I'm holding on to it. You have to
Well,
fight me
I
for
hope you got some good strength.
I'm a fucking gymnast. I surely do.
Strength.
What are we rolling?
It's not the strength you need to worry about.
I would say Bailey can roll dexterity plus athletics, or strength plus brawl to keep it with them.
I'm spending a willpower.
Same.
All right, read it and weep. Whatever successes you have, I have more.
Okay, I have 7.
I have 1.
That is one of my best pools, so.
She's fast.
She's fast. She's sharp as a tack. Anyway, so
I need it.
Are
I
my
need
fingernails
it.
shining like justice right now?
It is Bailey's turn. What are you doing with
I'm
the?
tossing the head as far down that hallway towards the main room as I can.
Okay. Roll me your. Roll me strength plus brawl or strength plus athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah, whichever is better. I always say.
3 successes. Did you get to
3
reroll
successes.
intense that time? I'm gonna pout about it.
Okay, so it does manage to get all the way towards the end of the hall, but it hits against the door to the main hall.
Mhm.
And I don't really have a token for that, but I will put something there eventually. It is now initiative. I'm always bad at keeping track of initiative. I apologize. John's turn.
John is going to do what he said. He is going to rush forward to either Randy or Wanda. Yeah, those are the two that you can see. And he's going to use his brawl with specialty in giving noogies to try and disable, stop, whatever it is we're trying to do.
Yeah, go for it.
So that is brawl and strength.
Yes. I apologize. I feel like I missed Natasha. You did you roll already for trying to get someone out of Bianca?
No, can I roll now?
Yeah, because I'll have you roll on your initiative turn. I thought you had done it before, and I felt like I skipped over you. I'm just apologize.
We
sorry.
talked about it, but it hadn't actually resolved.
Oh my god, is there a ball pit in here?
There is a ball pit.
Fuck yeah, ball pit fight.
That ball pit took me so long to make.
There's a great ball pit scene in the new Twisted Metal TV series.
So if I
have to see it,
spend
Okay.
willpower, what do I get? I get 3 dice.
Yeah, you get 3 dice to add to the roll.
Okay. So that is 4 dice plus 3 dice is 7 dice. That is 1, 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, can't be Haley coming out of this. It is going to be Anita's son, or was it your daughter? It was your son, right?
Son.
Son is going to fall out of that animatronic.
Which one?
The Wacky Wanda.
Oh, okay. What happened to this animatronic so far?
They just John pried it open.
Just got
It was
tackled. Okay.
Bonkers Bianca y'all were working with, the horse.
Oh, I was working with Wanda.
Yeah. No, I'm next to the horse, I think.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Originally, I named the horse Marky Mark, and then I found out that Marky Mark is copyrighted.
Can I hear him talking or saying anything? Because I'm not facing that way right now.
You hear a thud as someone falls onto the floor, but that's about it.
Okay, I'm not looking back yet then.
And it is now Owen's turn.
Owen, seeing that Frank is going for the head, can Owen make a dash for the head, just to try to make sure that Frank doesn't get it?
Yep, you can dash through the hallway. It would be over here, and I'll try and ping it for you if you can see that.
Let me back up a bit. Can you ping again?
Yep. I tried again. It's the tile right before the door to the main room.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you can just put your character there, and you'll see Crazy Calvin standing over by the security room, watching you as you fly past.
I'll just yell, "I'm keeping it away!"
And it is now Anita's turn.
All right. I don't think I can like successfully physically take down this thing, so I'm gonna try to shoot it in the knee.
Go for it.
What do I roll for that?
Dexterity plus firearms.
Okay. No successes. It's like close range. It's right fucking there.
Should have willpower.
If only
Oh, I forgot about willpower. Can I
only
spend
good old
Again.
Frank.
I'll let everyone use a willpower this round if they forget it. But yeah, you can use the.
Okay, can I have so many willpower?
You can use one more willpower.
No, it didn't help.
Okay. It is now their turn, I believe. Yep. And Calvin is going to go up to Owen and give a little encouragement. What's your defense?
Oh, great question. My defense is 3.
If you've noticed already, I have not attacked anyone without being it being a surprise round. Crazy Calvin, his attack is he is going to swing and hit you for 2 bashing.
That means 2 of my health points are taken away. Is that correct?
So the way that it's marked for health in Chronicles of Darkness is lethal is an X, bashing is a slash, and if you fill up on bashing, the lowest bashing gets upgraded to an X.
How many health do you have left after being stabbed?
Well, I had 2 health left after being stabbed, and if I have 2, if I'm hit for 2 more, I'm down.
You will roll for I believe it's stamina. I believe you just roll stamina, and if you fail the roll, you pass out.
Okay.
You can apply willpower to this, I think.
Sure. Why not? I'll apply one. Owen is going to excitedly pick up the head, turn around, and see this. Oh, I need to add willpower. So that is going to be, that's cocked. Yeah, that's going to be 1 success.
Okay, you do not fall unconscious, which is good. And the other animatronics are going to ignore the people in the room, and they are going to actually go down the hallway towards where Owen is right now.
Is Owen secretly their master?
Oh, that would be a twist.
It would. Like the time that I was a synth in an Aliens game. That's great.
And it is top of the order, so now it is Frank's turn.
Okay.
You are still compelled to put on the mask.
Except there's like 3 giant animatronics in the hallway.
You'll get a willpower if you try and go around them.
I don't need a willpower, but what I will do is run and smack one of them with the baseball bat clutched in his hands, yelling, "No, no, that's my Randy head."
Do you want me to roll randomly for which one, since you're in
Yes, please.
Okay.
And I'll move Frank's token.
It is going to be Bonkers Bianca. And you would be rolling strength plus weaponry minus... I say minus 2.
Okay. Baseball bat time.
We've got 5 minutes left.
I'm spending a willpower. 4 10s and nothing else. And an 8 and a 9. So that is 6. That is 6 successes.
6 successes. Okay, you ram the baseball bat into the chassis of this animatronic, and you hear blood gurgling scream as blood begins to drip down from it. A body falls out. It is Crazy Pete.
Why did you hit it in the place where there could be a person? And not like in the head.
Frank's gonna be like, whoa, there are people inside these?
Oh my god.
Pete,
Question, did my
Pete,
son
speak to me.
come out of the animatronic, or is he still in it?
He's out of it.
Okay.
He's like
And
on the floor.
The
but he's
animatronic is
not.
still moving?
Yeah, the people
Yeah.
aren't directing them. The people are just being kept in them.
Yeah, the animatronics
It's
aren't
just
getting
a fun
killed by
little
doing
bonus
this.
way to make them bleed.
Like a little
Like a
ice
treat.
box, except it's not ice.
John looks
Like a
very confused at
hostage.
the fact that a person fell out and the thing is still moving. He's
Like
just
a hostage.
But
Michael's gonna yell out, "Why are they going after that guy?"
Head.
Destroy
That's
the
all.
head.
That's all Owen can squeak out.
Better yet, give me the head. I could command
No.
them. Think of the power we would wield.
Look at me. I'm Randy now.
God.
I am the Randy now.
Owen, what do you do?
that's my
Got
secret.
the
weapon.
head.
Oh,
I'm always
It's-
Randy.
it's
Oh,
back
God.
to Owen. Do I still?
All
I
right,
still have
Austin Powers.
consciousness. Oh God.
And you have
okay.
the head. You have the head in your hand, and they're yelling at you.
Do I? I was not told of the mark. Is that correct? So I don't know about that.
Well, you're holding it.
You
I
can
guess
probably
then
see
the
it.
better question is, would I see the mark?
You could easily see it if you're like, if people are saying it's about the head, and you're looking at the head, you'll find it.
Okay. Is there a way I can take one of my tools and try to scratch the mark out?
Roll me a strength or intelligence or wits plus.
He's got a gun.
crafts. Or I mean, if you want to
Owen's-
shoot it, you can shoot it too.
Owen's got a gun.
I mean, scratching seems like if it's in your hands, that would be like the one-armed way to do it, right?
Yeah.
I just
Mm.
pictured him holding it and shooting and being like, oh shit, my hand is there.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like that's
honestly- Honestly, whatever
Oh.
dice pool you have, you can just
That's better.
roll it. That's better.
Dramatically throw it up in the air and
What-
shoot it.
So
Actually,
you said could be-
actually, you know what? It's easy enough to do. You could probably do it yourself. Just describe how you're doing it to me.
Owen will take the head of this thing, see the charging and the loud feet of the animatronics coming, and does not have a lot of strength at this point after being stabbed and then knocked in the face, and is going to take his flathead screwdriver and just sort of carve an X and then just try to scribble it out as much as possible.
You manage to cross out the X of the blood sigil. At that moment, there is a roaring scream of "No!" And the sudden urge to try and put the mascot costume on his head fails Frank at the moment. The animatronics all look up. They all look towards Owen and they say, "Happy birthday. Thank
Owen
you
is gonna
so much for coming."
Owen's gonna fall unconscious.
The animatronics are then going to collapse. in
I'm gonna
place.
run to my son.
Your son is out of breath, but seemingly stable. He did not get wounded directly.
Let's get out of here.
Crazy-
Let's go.
Crazy Pete is currently bleeding out on the ground. Help! Attention, medical.
No one's giving first aid to Crazy Pete.
Anita, come on, somebody with medical knowledge, help!
Let's get outside. Let's drag him outside. Let's go.
You shouldn't
managed-
move a body if it's bleeding.
Did I ask for your opinion?
You guys cared about the other people.
I'm using mom voice right now. Everyone outside now.
Okay,
guys
picking
ma-
up Pete and running.
You guys managed to get him outside, and I need a medical attention check. Last one of the night. You get a +3 to it for the willpower. How many did you get?
Oh, hold on. +3.
+3.
Okay, there's 2 10s.
Okay, we're at time.
3.
3 successes. Pete has been stabilized.
Yay, Pete!
You guys managed to save everyone except for Jacob
And Shia LaBeouf.
and
Couldn't
Shia LaBeouf.
He crawls off into the night.
He
to be
crawls off
seen
to the
another
night.
day.
He crawls off.
Look
to
in the
night.
distance,
His
sprinting
body
in
is
all
never
fours.
found.
I'm just saying, Owen is unconscious and is back there. Could have
No, we
No,
grabbed
little
you.
drag
Shia
him
everyone.
too.
nibble. Oh, I was gonna say Shia LaBeouf could have a little nibble.
I would love if the final shot of this like movie was just like we like left Owen for dead and Shia LaBeouf approaches.
Oh no,
We
he's
all ran
staring
out.
at us.
I mean, it is quite fitting that Owen was holding the head and the head toppled to the floor, expressionless, and falls to his knee and catches his breath, and we are all finally free and safe from Shia LaBeouf.
Okay, it is time for last calls on everything. Going through people's handles because we're over time by a minute. Quickly, first up, Frank.
Hello, thank you for watching, everybody. I'm Neo Cal in the chat. I'm part of Dork Tales team, and right after this game at 7 p.m. PST, I am running something that is very movie-like and may or may not have the option to have Shia LaBeouf appear. They came from Camp Murder Lake.
So excited.
Next one is Dixie.
Hi, you can find me anywhere at Dixie Cyanide, but you should stay here all weekend and watch Dork Tales, the extra live streaming. I will be back here Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern, because I'm going to say it in my time zone, 3 p.m. PST, for D&D game in which we are playing Adventurers on Vacation, and margaritas may or may not be involved. So that should be fun.
Okay, and Alex.
Name is Alex. I go by alexv.fyi on most social media platforms. If you want to find me, please don't. I hate being perceived. This was fun. First experience with Chronicle of Darkness. Thank you, Corbin, for running.
You're welcome. And Natasha, you're up.
Yeah, I don't know if my videos moved to the right location, but I'm Natasha. I'm Natasha. I'm apparently currently a teddy bear. You can find me here on Twitch at Natasha Tuskovich Designs, and elsewhere on the internet we do co-working and other creative streams like art and fashion design. I will be in a couple more games this weekend, and thanks to everyone in this game. This was really fun, and thanks for running it. It was awesome, and I really enjoyed it.
Owen and Shep.
Hi, I'm Shep. You can find me over at the Faith Finders podcast, where we find podcasts, including Spotify. We have a lot of new things coming in the works, including a new season. I will be on game tomorrow for Return to the Island. And yeah, thank you so much for this game.
And thank you all for joining us. I am the awkward GM Corbin. I am going to be in a game tomorrow called Chronicles of Darkness Break Room with Not a Vampire. And I want to thank you all for joining this game. You can find me on YouTube at awkward GM Corbin. And I have a video coming up soon about the mortal templates in Chronicles of Darkness. Thank you so much, and I'll kick it over to Kelly.
Hey everybody, thanks for a fantastic game, and definitely major props to this game for raising a ton of money. Folks, we're at 1969 in just one day. You literally got us to the moon, so that's great. You know, so that is fantastic. We're over the moon for you. Please donate to help the Children's Miracle Network, and we'll be back with They Came from Camp Murder Lake in about 25 minutes. I gotta go put on a wig. So, folks, be sure to come back. Thank you all for playing, and as we leave, one last thing. Shy a surprise.
Surprise.